Do you want me to invite you to share chat?
Please, if you could, if you
What's
would.
your what's your Twitch handle?
It's at Archon's Arcade. Very simple.
Yep.
Very easy.
Yep. We're live now,
Oh.
but yeah, let's you can set
There
this
you
stuff
go.
up in the meantime. And then start sharing chat. Well, I'll wait until Archon's in the collab thing.
Is it? Do you see me in yours?
Oh no! Wait! Hang on! Wait! I didn't. I'm silly.
Scuff.
Hang on. I'm scuffed. Okay.
You're scuffed.
Yeah, I'm scuffed.
Uh-oh.
Participants. Okay. There we go. Or wait, are you in yours, or do you have your own?
That's
setup,
fine.
or-
I can just hop into yours. It's fine.
Okay, and then I'm gonna invite Archon.
Oh, fucking hell. I gotta do it in Chrome.
It's okay. It's fine. There you go. I've invited you, Archon. Then we can start sharing our chats.
Thank you. Oh, no.
Don't mind the scuff. This is the first time we've got the full roster today.
What's my password for Twitch again?
Don't say your password.
I don't remember my password for Twitch.
That's ouchie.
I have a passkey. I use passkeys because they're just easier to use and a lot safer.
Have you
I mean,
tried
I-
1111?
Brother, my brother in Christ.
Come on, Archon's not that dumb.
Ridges. No, he's smarter than me.
Just a little boy feather.
I'm not a boy failure.
I mean,
Okay, hold on a minute. No, please.
I mean, you're not really beating the allegations of not being a boy failure.
What? Why not?
Yeah, just.
I mean, he has some things going for him, like gardening.
What the fuck?
And to be fair, you did well during the riddle challenge, so you're not that dumb. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Good job on not being that dumb, big bro.
What the fuck?
Would you rather be little bro?
Well, actually, no. That's a good question. If you're pulling
Who's
the
the
twin
older-
act, who's the older one?
Who's the older twin?
Me.
All right.
I'm just gonna say that out there,
That's fair.
like just
That's
outright.
fair.
Me. It's me.
That is acceptable, I guess.
It better be.
Have you managed? Oh, you're in here already. Okay, so let's start sharing our chat. Woohoo! Okay. So we are all here now. Yes. Okay. Hello. Hi. Welcome back. I am your host for today, as usual. But let's see who we got here today. We got our full roster today, aside from Val, who is working. But I think bear some introductions. So who wants to go first?
DG.
DG.
Of course.
Yeah. DG.
I am DG. I am just a little guy over here participating. That's all.
You sure?
Yep.
That's really underselling.
Yeah, man. Come on.
But,
You can do better than that.
Yeah, DG is my primary map maker and game master
Well,
assistant.
All I
and,
do is
tech
make
support.
maps and a little bit of help here and there. That's all I do. My contributions are nothing.
He's also a player in quite a few of my my campaigns. But yeah.
Only 2.
I feel like
Only
I
2.
I can see we're channeling depressed Priester already.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, he is. Too bad Father Lacey's not in this case.
That we know of.
That we know of. My pop-up. Anyway, that's DG for you. DG is really underselling himself, but no, he's very helpful.
I don't have DG's Fuji.
Oh, I'll help you out there, Archon. In the meantime, Riles, why don't you introduce yourself while I'm handing off totally not illegal things to Archon.
Hello,
Yes,
hello. I am Riles, aka Riley Sinclair. I am a necromancy school dropout, and I am here slinging drinks because I still gotta pay the bills.
That's quite sad.
Yeah. Anyways, your
So-
turn,
sorry
Big
to hear
Bro.
that. What the? Okay. Name's Archon. I'm currently here as a summertime job, helping this sister of mine.
Already so awkward.
Already so awkward.
For the record, they are not actually twins. It's just a gimmick for the patrons because apparently it's popular. Anyway, is that all, Archon?
Yes, of course. I also stream here on Twitch.
And?
Oh, I am. I am in Foe's Pathfinder 2E game, Starfall.
And?
And
And?
there's more.
And?
Yeah, you're a member of Trick Deck. You're the V-Singer, remember? That's
Oh,
kinda like-
I don't publicly just say that outright though.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, well-
Okay.
Well, you do now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I will
Archon-
be right back. Somebody's calling me.
Yeah, Archon is secretly an idol on the side. Just yeah, hush hush. We keep it hush hush. And yeah, I am your host. I am a writer, illustrator, TTRPG GM, and I occasionally dabble in voice acting. And I sometimes play games here on Twitch, such as this. And right now, I guess I am your head bartender for today. Totally not doing anything illegal. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. My sister actually kind of made the comment once that, oh, you have so many bartenders, you don't have a bouncer. I'm like, oh yeah. You would kind of want a bouncer for a speakeasy, wouldn't you?
It's Greg.
It's Greg, yeah. But
Who's
yeah, no,
Greg?
who's Greg? We don't. Nah, Greg's taking the day off. Anyway, for those who don't know what this game is, Best Served Cold is a independent game developed by Rogueside Studios, which is a studio based in Belgium. And Best Served Cold is what I can best describe as a speakeasy murder mystery. You are a bartender, and you get approached to assist in the investigation of murder cases. And we are on case 1. And I guess we can summarize what's happened to Archon when he gets back.
I'm already here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, hi. So what did happen last time while Archon's been gone? Oh right, the main Yuri ship is Doomed Yuri now.
Is Doomed Yuri?
It's Doomed Yuri. Alina died.
It's my favorite genre.
Oh, Doomed Yuri is his favorite genre. Yeah, Alina died. She got poisoned at a tea shop. where all of the usual crew from before the prologue chapter. Killian,
That was the blonde one, right?
Yeah, the blonde girl. Yeah. So,
Oh, she was my favorite.
yeah, she was cute. So, her, Killian, Wendy, the redhead, and Maria, the girl in the blue jacket, they were all at the tea house playing chess, or at least Alina and Maria were. And Alina got poisoned. And all of her friends who were suspects in the previous case are suspects now, plus the owner of the tea shop, Ms. Bai. So, we're investigating right now. A lot of things have happened in the 1 year since the prologue chapter. We are not the same bartender. The original bartender got thrown in jail. Hugo threw them under the bus. Hugo and Vincent, actually. So, we are a new bartender. And what else have we determined? Killian is still kind of suffering the smothering control of his parents, but he wants out. And Alina was supposed to be giving him money to help him escape that. That's not gonna happen now because she's dead. And apparently they dated for a little bit, but broke up a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Maria, who's over here, they had a falling out a couple months back, about 6 months, which was about when they discovered that Alina had been taking performance-enhancing drugs in order to excel at chess. So they had a falling out over it, probably, yeah. And they stopped talking, and they only resumed talking the day she died. And so, of course, Maria is really, really broken up about it. She is depressed. Every time we talk to her, she is not in a good mood. And the dream was, she and Alina were going to, I guess run away together or something. Get out of the...
Make it big and run away.
Make it big and run away. That's also not going to happen now, because, again, she's dead. And then we have Wendy, who, weirdly enough, in the time that Maria and Alina were not talking, Wendy kind of moved in and took the place of the best friend and confidant, which I am totally not buying, because Wendy's kind of a bitch. And Wendy likes drama, so she's been stirring the pot. And apparently the day that the chess match was happening, Killian arrived late. He wasn't even invited, but apparently Wendy invited him. Maria does not like Killian. Killian does not like Maria. So I think Wendy kind of set them up to piss each other off so that maybe she would be Alina's only best friend. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where we are right now. Where we left off last time, Hugo popped in and told us about this lady, Elena Ernest, who is a former star detective from the police force. She retired, air quotes, to become a private investigator who is apparently better at the job than Hugo is. And he's not happy about that. We did run into Peter again, who, we don't really know, but he's kind of in our face a little bit because we do have some debts owing with Carla.
Yeah, instead of being flirty, he's threatening now.
I mean, he's not super threatening, but, he's the jovial kind of threatening. It's like, I won't be a problem as long as you keep paying. Kind of friendly. But yeah, that is our cast of characters so far that are important and relevant. So, who shall we resume with today? We've got a whole bunch of people to speak to. And we did get introduced to Elena. Actually, maybe we should speak to Elena first, because she might have some information for us on how to proceed with everybody else.
New character.
New character!
New character.
Elena Ernest. Do you mind if I do this one, Riles? Because I kind of have the perfect voice in mind for her.
Go for it.
Alright. The older woman that Hugo introduced as Elena Ernest sits down on the stool. There's an aura of authority around her that only comes with age. Her expression is pleasant and polite, but you know it can become stern in a flash. Fascinating how Detective Mertens walks in and out of here unbothered by the fact that it's the same business he once shut down. I would introduce myself, but I suspect that, given the look on Detective Mertens' face when he saw me, he's already told you who I am. Still, I enjoy these kinds of pleasantries, even if they're redundant. I am Elena Ernest, former detective at the Bukovi Police Department and current private investigator. Almost retired, but not quite.
I see you're giving
Yes,
her the
I'm a-
Artoria voice.
I'm doing older Artoria voice. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, I'm aware. Let's be nice to her. It's a pleasure to meet you, Elena. Since I am no longer on the constabulary's payroll, there's no need for me to feel guilty about enjoying a drink at an illegal bar.
This bar is illegal?
Yeah, it's still prohibition. Booze is illegal.
Wait, does that mean I shouldn't file my taxes?
Yeah.
I don't
Do we
think
still need to
you
file our
really-
taxes?
I mean, it's illegal. I don't think you really could file your taxes from illegal income.
Okay,
But we can.
but can I put it on my resume? Are you paying me an exposure?
No, you're being paid. You're being paid.
And
It's
what?
just, you're being paid. Just, we kind of have to, hide the assets. Yes, that's exactly what we have to do.
That's what you told me on my first day, and I started buttoning it up, I swear.
Wait, what? Huh? I'm confused now. Huh? No, you know what? Never mind. We'll sort all that later. It's fine. We're good. Anyway.
Do your
Just,
taxes. Don't mess with the IRS.
Yeah, do your taxes. Just don't claim any of the illegal income. That's what fencing shit's for. I know some good antiques dealers. You could, wash the money that way. I mean, totally. I don't know anything about money laundering. We're not that bad. We're just selling alcohol. Could you mix something for me, dear? What sort of flavor do you enjoy? Would simple fruity flavors be enough for you to work with? Okay, so she likes simple and fruity. What if we got that simple? You
That's
place a
simple and
glass
fruity?
on the table. One drink coming up.
I feel like it's being a little sly.
Yeah.
So what if by simple she means it has simple syrup in it?
Oh, maybe. Let's see if Vincent knows how to hire decent stuff. Alright, so she likes simple and fruity.
Maybe the Orange Daisy.
I feel like Orange Daisy.
That's like the best simple fruit you can probably get.
Yeah.
Whoa, those are new drinks. Whoa.
Yeah, let's
Yes,
do
we
drink
have
talk,
new
huh?
drinks. So, I don't know how well you know your cocktails, Archon.
I still remember the Pirate's Joy
Yeah.
and Night Count.
Yeah, these ones I'm not gonna have you guess. But some of these should be easy. So the Liberty.
Cola White Rum. Cola White Rum, lime juice, ice cube, lime slice. No, don't know that one. That one's new to me. That one's foreign.
This is one of the simplest cocktails to make. It is a Cuba Libre, a rum and coke.
Seriously?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Cuba Libre is the name for rum and coke, rum and cola. This one's hard. The one night stand. Even I couldn't get that one. I had to actually figure it out by accident when I was going through cocktails. So this is called the Porn Star Martini. It is apparently it is apparently very popular in Europe. It's not a true martini because it uses vodka, not gin. But because it's served in a martini glass, they call it a martini. For the record, I do not
Anything
like
served in a martini glass is called a martini. I love passion fruit. Passion fruit's the best.
I'm not a huge fan of passion fruit. It's very strong. But
Like
I think if
tart
you mix
flavor.
it, if you mix it with other stuff, I don't mind it. Perfect Storm. This one might be a little tricky. But this one is a dark and stormy. It's rum and ginger ale. Also very, very simple.
Yummy.
We know what the wake-up call is. That is an espresso martini. Pirate's Joy is a pina colada. Night Count, this is a classic martini, which looks weird because they're serving it in a low ball glass, not a martini glass.
I thought that was. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gin, vermouth, triple sec. Yeah, that's a classic martini. That's how I make them. But yeah, it's weird. This one, Orange Daisy Tequila, triple sec, and lime juice, and orange liqueur Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Uh-huh.
Cointreau. Yeah. I love Cointreau.
This one, I believe, is a margarita.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an orange margarita.
Yeah, it is an orange. Well, actually, margaritas on their own usually use usually lime.
They
sometimes
use a
orange.
little bit of orange.
A little bit of
Not a
orange,
lot.
like a splash. The Royal Flush, Cointreau vodka, white rum, tequila, gin, lemon juice, cola, and sugar syrup. That is a Long Island iced tea.
That's my favorite cocktail.
It is very, very boozy, both in game
Yes.
and in real life, because it just has so much alcohol in it. The name Long Island iced tea is a misnomer because it is not actually iced tea. It's just named that way because it looks like iced tea when you mix everything together. The Ambush, I think, is just an Irish coffee with a bit of coconut cream in it. Otherwise, it's an Irish coffee. And then the Eastern Ruby is a New York whiskey sour. Anyway, that is, it for our alcohol education for today. I do think probably the Orange Daisy is the one that she'll like.
I say go with that.
Yeah, simple, fruity. I saved beforehand, so it should be fine.
Fruity.
Plus, martini or margarita seems kind of classy for her. There we go. I actually do not have
That's a weirdly
margarita
shaped glass.
glasses. It's a margarita glass. I actually do not have any margarita glasses. I did buy martini glasses and hurricane glasses yesterday when I went out. I would have preferred to get the plastic ones because shit breaks, but I'll settle for glass. Oh, hey, they're up here already. Okay, yay. Because we actually do have a tiny bar in our living room built into the wall. My husband made it himself.
Slide the glass over
I'll just slide the glass over.
and hope it doesn't
I'm
break.
gonna go pour myself a drink. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Wait, we're not supposed to be sampling the merchandise during business. Whatever, it's fine.
Why not?
An
You
auspicious
gotta taste it
start.
too.
You gotta taste it.
Yeah, taste test. See if it's upstairs.
Oh god.
An auspicious start. This is blended perfectly. After Vincent told me about Hugo's antics, I decided it would be a good idea to visit this place. I hear you've been roped in to help. That is correct. The murder of Elena Dragos. 7 days and no progress. The first correct deduction Hugo made was realizing that he is out of his depth, floundering like a drowning man looking at his receding shoreline. Oof.
You are very much correct.
A year
Archon
ago.
also.
Oh,
Hugo
yeah.
got a big head after completing that one case.
Yeah, he got promoted and now he's kind of a little arrogant. We can't serve him drinks anymore. And he's very, very curt with us. He's all business-like.
The fuck, Hugo?
Yeah, the fuck
He's like, don't you
Hugo."
dare talk to me about
Like, oh,
personal
you-
stuff.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move Archon a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm only here to solve a case.
Well, fuck you too, Hugo, but okay.
A year ago, after that high-profile case, he was flying high. But he's in decline now. And he knows it. We're seeing him on the way back down. The waxen wings melted pretty quickly.
I wonder why.
I'll speak plainly here. I'm here to help as a favor for 3 people. First, Vincent. He's an old friend, and his reputation depends on whether or not you can help Hugo solve this. Second is Feng Bai, the owner of the Tea Terrace. She's innocent in all this, and it would help me sleep at night knowing she's no longer on the police's suspect list. And the final person? Me. This case is special. I need to be involved. Hugo warned me about this. I could certainly use the help. Why is it special to you?
Yeah, lady.
Can we get Hugo thrown in jail? Or better yet, beaten up by Peter?
On God. On God.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
That actually did happen last time. Kind of.
Yeah, Hugo, or not Hugo, Peter introduced himself to us and asked about Hugo. Peter is pissed. He is not happy. Because
Understandably.
yeah, because the previous bartender got thrown in jail and Hugo has gotten big-headed about it. And,
Yeah, Peter said stuff like, if I see him in an alley, I'm giving him the talk.
Just a little chat.
Just a little chat.
Where's in the
Pulls
beast
out the
talk,
guns.
or
Just a little chat.
with the knife in his back.
that's certainly not dangerous at all.
Certainly not dangerous at all. Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, I really do think Peter would be able to take Hugo in a fight. Hugo would get his ass kicked.
Oh, absolutely.
Because just from the art that the art director posted, she had a height chart of all the characters. Peter is by far the tallest character, and Hugo's actually a little bit shorter than Peter, and kind
Peter
of
looks like a
scrawny.
noodle.
Yeah, Hugo's a noodle. Peter is like all freaking muscle. He's still wearing this like the full suit, but under the suit he's just like completely jacked. He is an enforcer, so he does needs to be strong. In order to beat people up for money. So I'm not surprised. But yeah, I think if Peter did catch Hugo in an alleyway, Hugo's not walking away unscathed. Hugo warned me I could use the help. Why is it special to you? Let's probe a little bit. Why is it special to you?
Thanks for the bark, Dank Pig.
We can discuss that further if you earn my trust. I was investigating in Bukovi before Hugo was born. When you need wisdom and experience, speak with me. The price for my insight is the information you provide. For you, the deal will be a good one. Whether you make use of my services or not is up to you, of course. Now, thanks for the drink, darling. I'll be heading out. Goodbye, Elena. Oh, she's gone. Okay.
And she's gone. Okay, we can't talk to her anymore.
I think she was just introducing herself to us and letting us know what she can do. All right. Who should we talk to? We've got like some stuff. Okay. This is our list of suspects.
Thing now.
Yeah, so we actually have our case file. We have our suspects: Maria, Killian, Wendy, and Feng Bai. We need to find out their motives, why they would want Alina dead, any evidence that points them to how they would have killed her, and any alibis or reasons why they wouldn't have killed her. And whoever we cannot find an alibi for, that is the most likely person who killed her. So we got a couple of clues. Yeah.
With nothing yet, who, based off your gut, would you say did it?
Honestly, honestly, I'm kind of betting Wendy.
Same.
Because she likes drama. She's the only one that's not closest to them. Like, and all the other three, I can think of reasons why they wouldn't want Alina dead. So as far as motives go, both Maria and Killian kind of got scorned by Alina. Killian got dumped, and also she was his ticket out of his smothering parents' control. And Maria was obviously in love with Alina, but then kind of getting cut off is like, eh. I don't think they would have killed her because they needed her. And oh yeah, by the way, Alina was being blackmailed. Somebody knew about the drugs and they were forcing her to pay up for their silence, and she stopped paying like a couple of weeks back.
I think it's Killian.
You think it's Killian? You think he developed a killer instinct in that 1 year?
Yeah, I think so. I think he finally snapped.
Oh no.
I personally think he's too much of a boy failure to do that still. And if Alina stopped paying, to get him back to college and get him out of his parents' place, he was patient before about waiting for his inheritance. He still could be, because again, he's a boy failure. Maria, I really don't think she could have done it. She is depressed. I think she loved Alina way too much to want to kill her. Like, she cared. Maybe a little overbearing, but she loved Alina. I don't think she would have killed her even if she got cut off.
But here's a potential idea for why it could have been Maria. What if the poison tea was meant for Killian?
Oh, it could be that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And that's why she's so depressed, is because she knows it's her fault.
That'd be quite the plot twist.
Oh, that would be a
That
twist.
would
That'd
be
be a good
quite
twist.
the plot.
And
But
also
still,
really
Killian arrived
depressing.
latest.
Okay, but I did want to say I want to call something right now.
Yeah.
I think the continuation for this game after this case is going to be us getting Elena to act as a buffer between us and Hugo. That's my guess. And then we're going to be doing future cases for Elena in return for her remaining a buffer between us and the police.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. And then the last suspect, Feng
Hey, thank
Bai,
you for the
was
follow.
Feng Bai
Shit, I
was
forgot to
the-
mute.
It's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. The last suspect, Feng Bai, who was the owner of the tea house, she had activated charcoal pills, which she gave to everybody after the poisoning, which helps with the absorption of toxins. I really don't think she did it. She has no reason to. I can't think of one. She likes young people. She likes hanging out with them. She likes offering advice. And she was very, very close to Alina and Maria and all of them. I really don't see her being a murderer. I mean, I could be wrong. The kind old lady could have just, snapped, or, is secretly a sadist and murdered a random person. I could be wrong, but I don't see it.
Would the old lady really do that? Could you point at that nice old lady and be like, she's the murderer?
Oh God, it's her.
So yeah, these are our clues here. So there's the poison tea, there's the activated charcoal pills, the blackmail letter about Alina consuming performance-enhancing drugs, and then there's the fact that Killian arrived late to the gathering, and then there's the
party.
fact that he moved back in with his parents because, yeah. Alright, so who should we talk to? Are you okay, DG?
A cat just jumped in my lap.
Oh,
He's
are they heavy? He's heavy, yeah.
DG has a very big cat.
Chonker.
Why do you have to
Chonker.
do this now?
So who should we talk to first? We've got the crew over here. We've got Vincent over there.
Can we talk to Hugo?
We can talk to Hugo, yeah.
But
But he won't give us
Kitty.
much information. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh! Hey! P.I. Elena. Anything else I should know about Elena?
keep conversation with her to a minimum. She's accustomed to manipulating experienced detectives and she's seasoned criminals. She'll eat you for breakfast.
Aren't we a seasoned criminal?
No. We're newbie bartender. We're squeaky clean, so we're not a criminal.
Oh.
Yeah, the only thing we're seasoned with is salt.
Yep.
Mm.
Somebody actually, yeah. Speaking of salt, sound a little salty there, Hugo. You sure it's not jealousy? You want me to avoid her?
As much as you can, while still using her skills in the investigation.
Would she say the same about you?
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do I know who to trust?
You don't.
Because I just told you who to trust.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. That just makes me even more suspicious.
Ugh.
Whoa.
It shoved off the kitty.
I had to shove off the kid.
So we've shown him all of our clues already.
He's a big gray piece of ham.
No, that Archon is very cute. Yes, Archon is very adorable. We love our boy failure.
What? No. Kano, why you gotta do this in everybody else's chats too? Kano always does this. He does this all the time.
Yeah, no, I've peeked into your chat before Archon, I know. So we can't talk to Hugo anymore. We can't serve him any drinks, so okay, fuck off, Hugo.
Fuck you, Hugo. I don't
Yeah,
like
this-
you anymore. You were nice
this is
last
your
time, but no, not anymore.
Yeah, no, he's kind of a dick to us now. Fuck off, Hugo.
I mean,
All
his
right.
whole career is failing.
Yeah, his career's failing. So, who do we want to talk to right now? We've got Killian, we've got Wendy, we've got Fungbai, we've got Maria, and we've got Vincent. So we've got some clues that we need to present.
GG. GG. Shut up.
Hey, what the fuck?
So, you know what? Let's talk to Let's talk to Killian, I think. Yeah.
Killian? Alright, I gotta bring out my nasal boy, or is
Your
GG
boy
going to
failure
talk?
voice.
Okay.
It's getting busier in here. I hope the drinks are good. I don't remember how to speak his voice, honestly.
Not
That's
nearly
kinda
as
close.
much. It's kind of close. Not nearly as much energy, but like still kind of the waspy.
It's getting busy in here. I hope the drinks are good.
There you
Yeah, kind of like that.
go. They are.
Well, what else shall we discuss?
I mean, technically hasn't a year passed. So
Yeah, and Killian does know us because he used to frequent the bar that we used to run at the hotel.
Okay, okay.
But he still hit us with a, who the heck are you?
Yeah,
who the heck are you?
So we need to get him to like us more, and then we also need to get him drunk so he'll spill about his family.
I think we were asked about his family,
Did we?
like last time.
I actually don't
Pretty sure we did.
remember. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll get there.
But we can
So-
ask him about drinking.
We can ask him about drinking, so let's
After you
serve
serve
him. Let's serve him his favorite. We need him to like us.
Maybe this will be the moment.
Yeah, you find a glass and place it in front of Killian. Care for a refreshment?
I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, but I want it. Go ahead then, make it good.
His favorite is the Liberty, because he
Liberty,
is a
liberty,
lightweight.
liberty. The Liberty Insurance.
Oh no.
Liberty,
Liberty.
liberty, liberty.
Liberty.
I hate you all right now. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
Liberty.
Oh, fun fact. If you fuck up his
Liberty.
the drink, it's just like a whole lime in there.
Hold on, I gotta search something up real fast before I can speak this. What's it called? It'll get rid of the Liberty jingle out of your headphone. Hold on.
Oh no.
What are you searching up?
I'm afraid now.
Hold on. For a great low rate, go to the general.
The general.
For a great low rate and go online. Go to
The general and save some time.
Look at, did we even finish each other's sentence?
Twinsies.
Oh,
Man, the not twins are totally twins.
oh my. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh fuck! I lost it. Oh well.
Oh, nice.
Oh my, this is excellent. Perfectly balanced. Well done.
like a total egghead.
Oh my, this is excellent. Perfectly balanced. Well done. Oh my.
Oh my!
The joys of
Hey, you know, you never know.
process.
Killian might want to go into the voice acting industry, do voice acting cartoons or something. I don't know.
All right.
Nothing like getting hammered.
Nothing like getting hammered. Oh, hey, we can talk to him about, yeah. You seem annoyed, but there's more to it. Are you coming in here more often recently? So, what should we ask him first?
Drinking.
About his drinking. Alright.
What, you got a problem with me drinking?
Is he coming here to drown himself in something for some reason?
Yeah. Are you coming in here more often recently? You don't really seem like much of a drinker.
I don't think you'd begrudge me a drink at this hard time.
I guess not.
Alina's death, an imminent war, my financial destitution, my friends constantly letting me down. These are the darkest of days. War never changes.
Well, drink as much as you need to feel better. Drink won't solve your problems.
When they all laugh.
Drinking solves all problems. I don't know what you mean.
I think we need to commiserate with him. You know what? Drink as much as you need to feel better. It helps.
Helps the business as well.
Yeah, it helps. the
Indeed,
business.
I plan to.
Working at this bar almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh my.
And now, since he likes us a little bit, we can ask him about this.
Or the likability stats, by the way, permanent now?
So yeah, they're permanent now. Anything that we earned from the prologue though is gone because we are the new bartender. Didn't carry over. So everybody, like, we got Peter to max. He's not max with us anymore, so we gotta work our way back up. So
Womp
yeah.
womp.
Womp womp. You seem annoyed, but there's more to it, right?
F's in the chat for Foe's romance with Peter.
Shh, shh, shh. I am not. I am not down bad for Peter. Nope, 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 nope.
You've admitted it like 3 times though.
Have I?
You have.
On Blue Sky as well.
Oh yeah, I have. Shut up! Shut up! I am totally not down bad for Peter, but you know what? Whatever, I don't care. Fine, I am.
Things spiraled out of control so quickly. Every time life knocks me down, I feel like people gather around to see me fail or kick me while I'm down. I trust you know what happened to Alina.
I do.
We were dating until she broke things off with me a couple of weeks ago. She stopped talking to my telephony machine calls. When I confronted her on the boulevard, she'd said her friends don't like me. They thought I was using her for her money. Me using her.
I mean, weren't you? Kind of?
Doesn't he still come from a rich family?
Okay, so the situation with Killian, he is rich. His mother is a doctor. I don't know what his dad does, but they are.
No,
rich.
like he comes from a rich family, but he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have the money.
Yeah, he comes
That's
from
what
a
I meant.
rich family, but he doesn't have the money himself. His parents give him a very, very tiny allowance because it's their way of keeping him on a very short leash. Previously we found out that Killian used to go to college, and he comes from a long line of very, very intelligent individuals. doctors, lawyers, and such. Killian, though, unfortunately, is not very book smart. And
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
He flunked out. So he's the
This is why
epitome
we
of
call
boy
it
failure.
boy failure.
Yeah. And he doesn't really know what to do with his life because he feels like he's the black sheep. He's not as smart as the rest of his family, but he's not dumb by any means. It's just he's kind of I guess a himbo. Oh, yeah, he's a himbo. But he wants more for himself. It's just getting out is hard. He needs money in order to get out, but he doesn't have access to it. And aside from the tiny allowance, he has his inheritance, but he can't get that unless, you know, his parents die, I guess. He's definitely over 18. He's an adult. It's just
Maybe I should kill my parents and get the money myself.
Inheritance scam.
Inheritance scamming is the best way in these old times.
Oh no! Don't get any ideas. I didn't mean to.
Do you think my parents have life insurance?
I don't know. They're rich. Maybe.
Gotta make it look like an accident then.
That's a horrible thing to say. Yeah. Why would anyone want to bully you? Why would anybody want to bully this face? Look at that face. I want to hug him. That's a horrible thing to say. There you go.
I know the proles don't exactly have it easy, but there's a simplicity to how they can find new work. Someone like me can't adapt as quickly as they can. My refinement is kind of detriment.
Also, you should probably enable quotes, Fo.
Quotes? Huh? What do you mean
chat?
enable quotes?
Quotes
Oh.
must be enabled and at least one quote must be added for this feature to work.
Oh, that's because I tried to put one of my quotes, and since we're in shared chat, it dinged everybody that
Oh.
has those.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. But Killian is at least aware that, yeah, him being a rich boy is kind of working against him.
Do you think his siblings have to deal with it as well?
Well, his
Oh, he's the
siblings
only child.
probably... I think he's an only child. Yeah, Killian, I think, is an only child. But his family, he comes from a long line of well-to-do and very intelligent people, and he can't measure up. I get it.
What hurt more was how Alina tried to keep my critics anonymous. As if it's not obvious that Maria had filled her head with this nonsense. Who else?
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not surprised.
I was trying to get a sense of more normalcy back in my life, and Wendy invited me to the tea terrace. It wasn't long before I was thrown straight back into the drama.
So she did do it on purpose.
Sure enough, I had only just come to terms with losing Alina's romantic feelings when I lost her.
Huh?
I understand. Okay, so...
Hmm.
Can we get
So-
more information from what information we gathered from him?
So we
As well?
can, yeah. So, here we go. Dumped. Killian admitted that Alina broke up with him a few weeks before her death as her friends didn't like him, claiming he was using her for her money. So, we've shown him a couple of things already. We can show him the letter, we can show him the pills, we can show him the blackmail thing. We can ask about some other stuff about himself, but I think he's given us this information. So let's show him the threatening letter. We got like 3 more things we can ask him.
We got a lot to show him, so yeah.
A letter found by the police when searching Alina's home after her death. It appears she was receiving threatening letters demanding her to send money in exchange for keeping her secret.
You're telling me someone was leeching away her wealth this whole time? That's appalling. Who would do such a thing?
Oh, that's it? Okay. So, blackmail? Someone that knew about Alina's drug use had been blackmailing her. Considering she stopped paying shortly before her death, Alina may have been killed by someone desperate for her money. Are we really gonna show him? Yeah, I think you might be the culprit. You know, I'm just gonna do it anyway. It won't upset him.
Someone who knew about the pills? But I told everyone. Is this all my fault?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Let's show the charcoal.
Yeah, I remember. I'm glad she didn't tell us it was charcoal she was having a swallow until afterward. Or I probably wouldn't have done it.
You probably would have died, but you wouldn't be here.
Activated charcoal, it's pretty fun to eat just by itself,
Wait,
even though it
is
tastes
it?
fucking
You
terrible.
have
Yeah, it's
it?
fine.
Yeah,
It's I mean,
Oh.
liquid
have-
still goes through it. It's still safe. Should be safe.
I have questions. Why are you?
And I've eaten a
Nice.
bit of activated charcoal.
I've used activated charcoal. I've never eaten it.
I've eaten it.
Why?
I've
I've
also
eaten
eaten
dog
it.
food too.
Hey, me too. High five, big
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. What kind of dog food? Just out of curiosity, I really need to know.
Oh, it was the one in the yellow bag. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, is it?
It's a big yellow bag with a blue like a blue logo thing on it.
Is that the? Fuck, I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Is it the dry
It
stuff
was-
or the wet stuff?
It was dry
Yeah.
dog food.
Oh. No, see,
When I was
The pedigree, right?
the
Pedigree, yeah. I've eaten pedigree.
I'll say when I was
So-
a kid, I ate a milk bone once.
It's not that bad. Just really salty.
Okay. But there's this thing called Portland pet food. It's a wet dog food. It's actually really fucking good.
I think I'm the only one who's probably had really poor experiences with eating pet food. What did I eat? I ate. It was a dog treat, actually. I tried it. I tried it half out as a dare, half out of curiosity, and it was awful. It was dry and gritty and gross. I'm never
Ugh.
doing it again.
DG, you said you eaten one of the like milk bones, right?
When I was a kid, like probably 3 or 4 years old, I ate a milk bone. Yeah.
Yeah. You know those like meat, the meat like meat kinds of dog treats. I've
Yeah.
eaten one of those too.
Okay.
No.
So Archon, have you had Buddy Butter before?
No, I have not.
It's a dog specific peanut butter. It's all natural. I guarantee you, if you start eating that one, you're not gonna go back to getting regular peanut butter.
Oh no.
Don't corrupt them.
The funny thing about a pet food.
New kinds of lore.
Yeah, all kinds of lore. The funny thing about pet food is, so all of the pets that I've owned, whether it be dogs or even the rabbits, I tend to give them just like normal food. Like with the rabbits, I just feed them, in addition to their pellets, which is pretty much just condensed hay. I give them veggies, just like raw, fresh veggies. Whenever I'm making salads or whatever, I'll just, toss them somewhere, pick dandelions from the garden. The dog, our family dog, when I lived with my parents, we fed the dog like people food. Because the dog was very, very picky. She didn't really like a lot of the conventional dog food. She liked kibble, but we would feed her a lot of things, like my parents liked feeding her chicken. cooked
I
chicken.
mean, that's
rah, rah.
it's a good human dog food that they can eat.
Yeah. But then when it comes to actual pet food, normally they're not good enough quality for human consumption.
Sent me just the buddy butter.
They have a pumpkin and cinnamon flavor.
Oh no. I feel like though when it comes to pet food, if you're giving your pet really complex, high quality things like that, you might as well just, make the food yourself. just feed them what you feed yourself and you're good.
Yesterday I ate some pork chops and my orange cat was behind me like, are you gonna give me some of that?
Yeah, one of our previous rabbits, because I make salad with every meal. Our previous rabbit, whenever we'd have dinner, the rabbit would hop up into my husband's lap, look at the plate, and was like, "Oh, hey, what are you eating? Can I have some of your lettuce?" And would try to take stuff off of his plate all the time. Oh, we've also discovered some really weird things too. So our current rabbit, our indoor bunny, Dally, can eat things like marshmallows and gummy bears.
Gummy bear.
Yeah, don't ask how or why. Oh, actually, yeah, sometimes we drop stuff on the floor and the bunny, if it's sweet, he will try and eat it. It's not bad for him, it's sugar. Yeah. Anyway. Even if you may have died?
It's disgusting, bartender. Charcoal is what you draw with in art class. It's not medicine.
Oh,
It is medicine, though.
It is medicine.
Right? No brain cells between those ears.
My mother is expecting me back soon. I should get a hustle.
Bye, Killian. Wait, he didn't say bye. You bastard. Whatever. Alright, who should we talk to now? Wendy, Maria, Fungbai, Vincent.
sassy lady, depressed lady, or old lady?
Sassy lady, depressed lady, or old lady? I think we'll probably get more information out of Maria and Wendy. Wendy, we can probably milk a lot of information out of because she's a freaking gossip.
Oh, I was gonna say something much worse.
I think we should probably talk to. What do you think? I'm gonna toss it between Maria and Wendy.
Well, we do have some new evidence we can show to Maria now.
Yeah, we do, I think. Yeah, let's talk to Maria. Let's talk to Maria. She's gonna be depressed and she's gonna be really sad.
Bad
Depressed.
mood.
Her eyes are listless.
I'm so glad work is over.
Good evening, Maria.
Isn't? Let's catch up, I guess.
So she needs to be in a good mood, and we need to get her to like us a little more before we can ask about Maria. 'Cause,
We need to be friends.
Yeah. You place a glass on the counter, then slide it like a chess piece in front of her. A drink might lift your mood.
Sure. Surprise me. Anything can be better than this misery.
Oh, she likes the ambush because
Royal
we don't
flush.
have. No. The reason why we don't want to go past their upper alcohol tolerance, which is
yeah.
represented by the bottle, is every character has their alcohol tolerance. So, like Elena, for example, when we talked to her, she had her max as 9. Killian's was really low. But this is the maximum amount of alcohol that they can take. If you hit this or go past it, they will leave because then they are like shit-faced and they can't tell us anything. But serving them their favorite drink will make them like you more. But sometimes you have to serve something with an appropriate amount of alcohol content in order to get them talking about certain things that they wouldn't normally talk about. So, we want to get her to like us a little bit. Let's give her the ambush.
You know, those two daggers kind of look like one of those attack images from Pathfinder.
Yeah, it does. She sounds so sad. It'll get better, yeah, pat pat.
Hey, she's in a good mood.
Must admit, this tastes great. You should travel to a less backwards country and join one of those bartender competitions.
Let's see. You brought that smile back. Alright, what shall we talk about? We have... Unfortunately, we have some not-so-fun things to talk about.
Stop bringing up my dead girlfriend.
Stop bringing up the dead girlfriend. I'm trying not to, but you know, I'm a bartender. I'm curious, you know, just out of curiosity. I hear things, right? She's not gonna like this.
Didn't you ask how my day was at work or something else?
Yeah, like, you know.
We talk about the weather. Why does it always have to be the dead girlfriend? What is your obsession with the worst day of my life?
I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. See, I wish more people would do this when they play visual novels, kind of RP the characters a little bit, ad lib, because then you get stuff like this, and it's really funny. Okay, time to get sad. Just talk about blackmail.
Blackmail.
I gotta stop.
Become depressed again.
I should save before we show her. There we go.
Depression speedrun. Let's go.
Depression speedrun.
Present clue.
She just like me for real, for real.
Bipolar. Let's go.
Oh no. You see Maria's jaw clench. For an instant, she simply glowers at you in silence, weighing her words carefully.
I'm going to be charitable and assume you had good intentions in bringing this up. But I am telling you now, stay out of Alina's private affairs.
No thanks.
Or so help me.
Oh,
You have no right to rifle through her closet looking for skeletons. You hear me? Have some respect.
but I want to see the skeletons.
I want to see the
okay.
spooky, scary skeletons.
Well, so we know
It's a
now
good thing
that
that we
Maria...
saved.
Yeah, so now we know now that Maria can get very angry and, possibly kind of stabby. So,
Like you.
yeah. Hey, no, wait. Okay, that's fair. Let's ask.
Oh, I
about
thought you were gonna
the-
go back to save.
I mean, we only have a couple more things that we can ask. We can talk about Killian getting dumped.
Hey, big bro, some of the skeletons are trying to come out of the closet. Do you want to do like a little like pride celebration for them with me?
Sure.
You gonna bake the cake?
Sure.
So, let's see, Maria, what do you know about Killian getting dumped?
Lillian was a leech, and she was right to break things off, if you ask me.
Oh, very doomed, Yuri.
You really dislike him, don't you?
Oh, please. Is that what he says? I don't dislike Killian. I just think he's spineless, intellectually lazy, and too defeatist to apply himself to anything.
So, boy failure.
So, boy failure. It's not that he's without merit, but Alina could do better than a boy that's too afraid of his parents to develop any passions of his own.
Harsh, but probably fair. Meanwhile, while Killian's walking home, he just feels sharp, stabbing pain. Okay, so we've asked her everything that we can ask. Yeah. She still has a lot of things that we can ask, but you know what? For right now, let's wave her off. Let's talk to someone else.
See you later, Maria.
I should look busy. Later, Maria.
Bye, bitch.
Hey, I'm not a bitch. Okay, maybe I am a little bit for asking about sensitive subjects. Okay. Who should we talk to now?
Two polar opposites.
Okay, let's see if we can get anything out of Wendy.
Oh no.
Wendy, the bitch.
It's busy on the boulevard tonight. How's business?
Can't complain. Good to see you, Wendy.
Of course it is, darling. Let's catch up.
Alright, let's see what she likes. Care for something special, Wendy.
Absolutely. I'll have you know that anything extravagant tastes divine to me.
I mean, her affection is low.
Yeah, she's kind of hard to please, but she likes the one night stand because of course she does.
Hmm.
She loves passion fruit.
Yeah, because the evening prayer, which is I believe, wait,
other
I think
favorite.
that was her other favorite. We don't have that anymore. So let's give her the one night stand. Let's raise her affection a little bit. And it actually does get her drunk, so we might be able to get some more information out of her.
Now, darling, chop chop, did I lose you to the wibbles and wobbles in your brain?
No, I'm getting to it. This is a complicated drink. I need to focus.
Whoa, that looks nice.
Yeah.
I see you are aware of my extremely high standards, and my word, you did not disappoint. This tastes exquisite.
I fucking love passion fruit.
I actually probably could try making this martini because again, I got martini glasses, just finding passion fruit juice and those kinds of ingredients. I've actually been making rose martinis lately.
Of the blue variety.
Yeah,
The blue variety.
I made blue rose martinis. So basically, it's a rose martini, but I add a little splash of extra blue curacao to make it blue.
Yummy
it is-
orange.
Yeah, blue curacao is an orange flavored liquor, and really, you're mainly just using it for the color. It's used in a lot of tropical drinks. But yeah, I use this blue gin, indigo gin. But the problem is it's indigo, so when I pour the gin in with the rose syrup, it turns purple because the rose syrup is pink. So I have to add the blue curacao after the fact. But yeah. It makes it very,
Boss, Archon's eating the passion fruit out of the jars again.
Why are you snitching?
Hey, we need those. Do you know how expensive those are to import?
$5 a piece.
They probably are.
In war times, though, that might change.
Yeah, in wartime that's probably gonna go up. Time to revise the menu. But yeah, I have this really nice rose syrup, and floral flavors go really, really good with gin, because gin is very floral on its own. The problem is when I make that martini, the rose martini, it's very sweet. Martinis are supposed to be kind of dry, but I like them sweet. But yeah, It's really good. So what do I use? I use indigo gin, rose syrup, a little bit of lemon juice, and then the blue curacao. Oh yeah, and vermouth if I have it. But I should try making them with the sweet vermouth, not the dry stuff. But I have made some classic martinis, just gin and vermouth. They're very dry. Not bad, they're just dry. And then you have the vodka martinis, which are not actual martinis, by the way. The whole point of a martini is the gin. The gin imparts so much. If you use vodka tastes like nothing, ideally. So if you're just doing a vodka martini, it tastes like nothing. So what's the point? you're just using the vodka for the alcohol content and then just other mix-ins, because then it won't compete with other flavors. Yeah, I have been researching this a lot. Because mixology is pretty much chemistry. You're trying to, if you're trying to have them be visually appealing, you have to factor in the weights of the different fluids that you've got. And then, because you know why tiki glasses are a thing, right? Because they're usually ceramic and opaque, you can't see through them. Because most tropical drinks, they don't look pretty unless they're, you know, the vibrant, colorful kind. Most of the other ones end up very muddy.
That's why they usually have a float on top.
Yeah, that's why they usually have a float on top. Yeah, they're very ugly. That's why tiki glasses are a thing. To kind of hide the fact that they don't look super pretty. But then you have the more colorful, fruity ones, which are stunning. But you kind of have to be very careful about how you layer them. The best martini is super dry martini. The vermouth tastes weird. Yeah, I'm one of the people, I like sweeter and smoother, which is why whenever it comes to alcohol, I actually like, I guess, their top shelf stuff that's super distilled, gets most of the methanol out, so no hangovers. I like it clean. Anyway, I should try making this at some point. I do have access to passion fruit juice, I just need to pick some up.
Folks, the chemistry expert now.
I am, yeah.
Walter White?
Hey, no, not like that. I don't have a meth lab.
I thought you did like math.
Hold on, let her cook. Let her cook.
Let her cook.
I cook things other than okay.
Other than?
Cook things in a beaker.
Other
yeah.
than?
Other than?
I'm not. Anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, but what do you cook in your back shed?
Let's not talk about that. We don't talk about my other side projects. So let's talk about Alina's secret. Wow, there's a lot that we can ask Wendy. How much can we ask her?
I got a suggestion.
Yeah.
Talk to her about Killia getting dumped.
Yeah, oh, she's gonna spill all the juicy gossip about that.
Do that, please. I need to see this.
Sure, what do you know about Killian getting, dumped?
Oh, I got this. Oh yes, that's not a happy day for him.
Oof. You seem awfully enthused about that. Anyway, was he very upset about being dumped?
Of course, he had an eye for Alina for years, even before she became rich. He never could resist a very pretty blonde that was smarter than him. A bar so low, your average golden retriever could probably cross it. But of course, he only approached her after she'd earned her fortune.
By the way, I think Wendy's hair is dyed.
You think?
Her eyebrows don't match.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she dyes her hair. Because, appearances are everything to her.
That makes sense.
Let's ask about... let's ask about the charcoal, I guess, or Alina's secret. She told us about Alina's secret, didn't she?
Yeah, that's where we got the clue.
Yeah, that's where we got the clue. So, late entrance. Yeah, so she probably knows. Let's talk about this. I've got a lot to ask her.
That's right. For a while, I thought Killian had just stood us all up after I had gone through the trouble of inviting him too. Ugh. Boy failures.
Why did you do that?
Pity, I suppose. How many other friends do you think the boy has? That, and I wanted someone I could actually talk to, while the two girls were focused on their chess game.
So we got the charcoal. Ask about the charcoal.
The Barkle.
Oh yes, quite the thrill. Alina lay limp on the tiles, while the rest of us were left to worry if we'd just been poisoned or not. I'm not sure if we have Miss Bai to thank for still being alive, but considering she poured our tea in the first place, I think I'll reserve my gratitude for now.
And then Killian's homecoming.
It's all rather pathetic, isn't it? The boy never did have the brains to become a doctor or a lawyer, nor the work ethic to succeed in business or politics, leaving little else that Mummy Dearest would approve of. Boy failures, am I right? Such is the struggle of the nouveau rich. When your wealth is fleeting and hard won, you can never rest on your laurels. It's a shame, really. It's not like Killian doesn't have any merits. An eye for beauty, for one thing.
I have a feeling that Wendy was probably turning everyone else against each other because drama. Also, yes, if you're in my chat or whatever, you can type !boozy to get a random drink, or if you're in my chat directly, you can actually redeem points for specific boozes. Yeah. So, give me something tropical, bartender, and the drink bot will give you a random drink from one of the lists that I've got. So, yeah.
We all got a low ball glass.
Yeah, y'all got a low ball glass. I will warn you, if you do the boozy command, I cannot guarantee the quality of said drinks. They are, shall we say, experimental. So please, I am not responsible for any poisonings that may occur as a result
Not
of these
responsible
experimental
for my
drinks.
liver.
Yeah, I am not responsible for your liver.
You got any charcoal?
Some activate
Maybe check the first aid kit. We might. Speaking of, I should probably start stocking those in our first aid kit at home. Should I show her like the Alina's secret clue? She is the one that gave us that. You know what? I'll show it to her. Might as well. Oh no, wait, the blackmail. Blackmail. We got blackmail.
Blackmail's probably better.
Oh, whoever killed Alina had been bleeding her dry beforehand? Oh,
Everyone should hydrate.
I always suspected it was Killian, but this surely confirms it. He'd been leeching off her from the start. Anything to get away from Mommy and Daddy.
I don't like the way you say mommy and daddy.
What's wrong with the way I say Mommy and Daddy?
Mommy and Daddy.
Mommy and Daddy. It's far too late for a lady like me to be out alone. I'm finding a chaperone and heading home. A cute boy with the white hair. You'll take me home, right?
No,
No, he's working.
I'm
No.
on shift.
No, after your shift, yes, you can go ahead and walk home with somebody, but no, you're working right now after you missed the last two.
No,
Hey, look,
walking
I
home
got
with wipers.
Archon to acknowledge that he's cute.
No,
Absolutely.
Oh, you haven't.
Man, how do you react to someone just coming up to you and like, oh hey, you're cute?
I pretend
Yeah,
to be
I kinda-
flustered.
How do you pretend?
I pretend. Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not really good at my own emotions, so I have to pretend most of the time.
Like, see, I'm married, so this doesn't really come up at all. And like, I've been married for like 10 years, and when my husband first asked me out, it wasn't like, oh hey, you're cute or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, like you like action movie, you like superhero movies, you wanna come watch
like
Guardians of the
jazz?
Galaxy? Yeah, it's like, or
You like
you wanna watch a
jazz?
movie or something like that.
You like that?
Yeah. No, like he's like, oh hey, no, you're cute. No, I'd never experienced anything like that, like ever. Because I think if somebody approached me like, okay, that's kind of creepy. Why would you just come up and say that to somebody suddenly? I'm not
You're
that.
really cute.
Thank you.
Everyone's being called cute. Oh wow.
I'm glad somebody thinks so. But yeah, no, I've never experienced strangers coming up to me saying stuff like that because it's very off-putting. I'm one of those people who prefers to develop a rapport first before anyone makes a move. I'm that kind of person. That's how my husband and I ended up dating. He
Hey,
was
just
Gigi,
call it
you're really
soft boy.
cute too.
I've been called a soft boy before. That's it.
You are a soft boy, that's one. DG cannot take spice. He doesn't like spicy food. Or sour.
I'll serve him spicy and sour food.
I sent DG a care package one time of candies and treats that you can only find here in Canada. I sent it to him as like a little care package thing. One of the things I included, what were they? Were they Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids.
They were Sour Patch Kids. And DG could not take the sour at all.
It was too much.
Yeah, which I find really funny because I love those. They're one of my favorite. And Fuzzy Peaches. Fuzzy Peaches are really, really good candy, which I don't think DG enjoyed either.
I ended up giving those to my sibling.
Yeah. And then DG cannot handle spice at all either, so like spicy food. Which is
Oh.
funny because I like spice myself. But
And yes,
yeah,
I say I am cute. I can be all kinds of cute.
DG is adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I pat him on the head for a good job, well done.
Wow.
So I think Fung
You'll give
Bai
up.
and Vincent would be able to give us more information
doesn't
because
pop
they.
up.
What doesn't pop up? Oh.
Oh, yeah, the thing on you.
Oh, some of the best personally preferred the coffee crisp. Yes, that is one of my favorite chocolate bars up here. Coffee crisp I think are Canadian only or something like
Oh,
that.
sent me one of those as well.
I sent
Coffee
I sent to
crisps?
DG I think one bar of those. It was a jumbo. So Coffee Crisp is a candy bar up here that is I think Kit Kat but coffee flavored. So it's like it's a wafer candy bar, and it tastes like coffee or espresso, and it's really good. I love those. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, I think DG liked that. They were nice. And then I
Nice.
sent also, what else? I sent these snack cakes called Joe Louis, which are basically, what are they? They're not wagon wheels. I think they might be wagon wheels in the US. I don't remember.
What the heck's a wagon wheel?
They're like these. They're almost like Little Debbie snack cakes. Basically, these round snack cakes with like vanilla frosting in the middle. They're chocolate. Okay, they're like whoopie pies, but bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and they're covered in chocolate. Yeah.
I could go for a whoopie pie right now.
I'm gonna move on.
Wait, was that a bad thing there?
It could be.
Nah.
No,
I have no clue.
I'm thinking of something else. I am not going to elaborate, but you know what you did, Riles.
I'm talking about I'm innocent here.
Nah.
Innocence. Claim innocence. Yes, do it.
Sure.
Let Foe be the one to dirty mind.
I
Yeah,
have
sure.
perpetual gutter brain, but yeah. Let's talk to Vincent. It's been a while. Our shady employer.
Archon is going to voice, yes.
Yep. I trust everything is going smoothly.
It's going well. Could be better. We got a depressed lady. Usual.
Yeah, I saw she kind of yelled at you. Well then, what shall we discuss today?
Oh, there's a lot that we can ask him. Let's give him a drink first.
Wait, this is all new. What the heck?
This is all new! Because remember, the first time that
Oh, we haven't spoken to him yet, right? For real.
Yeah, the first time that Hugo and Vincent showed up in the shop, we actually didn't get a chance to speak to Vincent. So this is the first time he's popped up in, like, 3 days.
Yeah.
You find a clean glass and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Can I tempt you, Vincent?
Absolutely. Make it something classic.
So, he likes the Eastern Ruby, which is a New York whiskey sour.
Give him the royal flush.
No.
He got Joe Louis in school for birthdays when you were in elementary school. Are you Canadian as well? Because I swear Joe Louis are a Canadian thing. Cause I used to get them in my snacks for lunches when I was in grade school as well. They were my brother's favorite snack cake. I like Twinkies, but that's just me.
You sent me some of those as well?
Yeah, I sent you Joe Louis. I sent you like one. Oh, you're a Quebecois, okay? Yeah.
You're
no,
to the right of the fish.
You're yeah.
You're
I'm
to the
next,
right of the fish.
I am in the next province over. I am Torontonian, which apparently everybody hates. So yeah. So let's.
I have two friends from Alberta.
Yeah. So do like DG and I have a similar circle of friends, and we know two.
I know two.
people?
I know two from Winnipeg.
Yeah, are
You
they
know
are
two from
Firefan
Winnipeg.
and-
Okay.
Are Firefan and Vang in Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Oh, they're both in Winnipeg. I didn't know they were same city.
They're both same city.
And then there's another one, Burb, who's also in Quebec. And then...
And GSG as well.
Is GSG in Quebec? I thought there was like Nova Scotia.
Around there.
Around there? Yeah,
Somewhere.
it was Atlantic Canada.
No lot of Canadian
Yeah.
friends. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of Canadian friends. But I am big city girl. I'm Torontonian.
You should give him a
Sister
nightgown
Vatican.
instead, actually.
No more from the maritime provinces. Yeah, I only
Something
know
classic.
Wow.
Probably
something
like that.
class in Eastern Ruby. Actually, is Vincent's favorite. Let's build up some rep with him because
Okay.
we're new. He has a 9 as his alcohol tolerance.
He can handle the liquor.
He can handle his booze.
Whoa, that was nice.
I do have
Yeah, from the
um,
woods of fishing
yeah.
villages.
Yeah, like you go like an hour north of where I live, you're already in the middle of nowhere. Like I live in the suburbs of Toronto, so not really far from complete rural areas. Like you go 40 minutes north or east and it's just farms. Go a little bit
Even
further
there-
north, it's just forests and farms.
But even their foe, is that still above the US border?
Barely? So I live in southern Ontario, which is actually further south than some US states. But then you have the Winnipeggers, who are way far north. They experience much worse winters than I do. I
Yeah,
don't have it
imagine-
all that bad.
Imagine being late to a TTRPG session because you have to shovel snow.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Winnipeg only.
Thought
Problems
due to the
right there.
traffic you would still be in Toronto. I mean, where I live, traffic's not too bad. Like, I live close enough to the edge of the city where getting out of the city is very, very quick. Oh, yes, let us continue with Vincent.
That's the purest neck there. Perfection.
Of course, I'm good at my job.
Well then, oh,
Oh, sorry.
you're good. I kind of messed up his voice there anyway.
That's why I hired you.
It kind of melded in with my own.
How's business at Libraria? Are there good food establishments nearby? Pastries? Ooh. Any family
Pastries.
in Bukovi? What was all that trouble with Detective Mertens? You know what? Let's ask about that first, because that was like 3 days ago. What was all that trouble with Detective Mertens?
Don't worry too much about our friend Hugo. I can handle him.
In a fight?
Handle him? He was threatening us.
In a fight, right?
Smiles.
right?
In a fight, right?
Smiles.
I mean, Vincent's like what, 54 years old, kind of portly. I don't think he's kind of, and he's rich. He's sedentary rich. I don't know if he could handle Hugo, who's younger but still, noodle man. I don't know. It'd be an even fight. I wouldn't feel confident putting money on that. Handle him. He was threatening us. Yeah, so handle him. Handle him.
Yeah, what do you mean by handle him?
Please, I assure you I have done my due diligence. I'm confident we have leverage over the detective, but I doubt we will have to use it.
You didn't tell me this before I signed up. The police know all about this. You didn't tell
good
me
questions.
this before I signed on. We're not gonna get bust again, are we? I have a clean record. I don't want that getting soiled.
I need the money.
Don't create a ruckus. You must trust that I have put measures in place to protect us. Relax. I'm not a reckless gentleman. He needs us, and I think he knows how tenuous all of our positions are if we don't play together nicely.
You still should have told me, or I'll just have to trust you.
You have to trust him. He'll probably be in a bad mood.
Trust me, bro.
I guess I'll just have to trust you. I mean, we know how well that turned out for the last bartender, but I don't know anything about that at all.
Yes, very good. Please just go along with Detective Merton's request, and I will take care of the rest.
You've had to clear 6 feet of snow before Dank Pig. Oh, yeah. We don't get nearly as much snow here. I think last year we did. We kind of got snowed in for like a couple of days, but I have a snowblower for that reason. What else shall we
Is a
ask?
snowblower the same as a leaf blower?
So snowblowers, think of them like a lawnmower, but for snow. Yeah, that's what a snowblower is. Yeah.
I would have immediately just guessed it was a leaf blower.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but it's more like, it's more like a lawnmower because you push it from behind and it throws the snow elsewhere. Yeah, it's very, very useful if you have a large driveway or you're old or you really just don't want to deal with shoveling stuff. But it's useful. We got it a couple of years ago, but last year was like the first time we really had to seriously use it because we got snowed in like 4 or 5 feet. But what would have taken like almost all day to shovel it only took like maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, it's very useful. What else shall we ask him? So, how's business at Libraria?
Things are going quite well. I believe I spotted a few familiar faces here in the bar. Some of my customers from the bookshop are making their way here. Would you happen to know Maria? I've always liked that girl ever since we met last year. She may be of modest birth, but she's got the spirit of an educated soul. Besides spending time reading away at the bar, she also frequents my bookshop looking for interesting literature. Always different topics, too.
What sort of topics?
Like how to get away with murder. Well, let's see. The history of Sarah, some books on chess, obviously. And some of those women's romance books. Though I noticed she likes the one where the lady and the gentleman don't end up together.
She likes the tawdry dime store romance novels? I don't know, I didn't figure for her for the type.
She likes the Yuri.
Uh-oh.
And a few weeks ago, she purchased a classic encyclopedia about all the botanical poisons of Bokovi. Fascinating texts and gorgeous illustrations to boot.
That's a little incriminating.
Yeah.
A little bit. In light of recent events, that probably wasn't the most discreet thing to reveal. I'm sure it's a complete coincidence.
Sure. Sure, buddy, sure.
Bah! Ignore the ramblings of this old man. Let's change the subject, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. Scribbles in notebook. I think that's actually...
Knows about murder book.
Uh-oh.
It's evidence. Oh, okay.
Well... Maria
got
bought a
motive.
book on botanical poisons from Vincent's bookshop just a few weeks ago. If she wanted to kill Alina, this book would have given her all the information she'd need.
It's not motive, it's evidence.
Evidence.
There's evidence. Let's.
We have
Well,
two
you're
more
a first entry,
things.
though.
We have two things that we can ask him. Should we show him more things or ask him more about himself?
Ask him about stuff.
About stuff? Yeah. Are there any good food establishments nearby? I'm totally interested in that. I love food.
How do you eat a chocolate cornet?
From the wide end, obviously. Because then you get to the filling right away, because the end is just bread. Unless it's open on both ends, in which case you can't go wrong, but that's not a cornet at
That's
that
just
point.
that's not a, yeah, no, that's a croissant. That's a chocolate croissant.
Or like a Danish or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, actually no, it's like I think it has a name. Pain de chocolat? Yeah. Chocolate bread.
Yeah, pain de chocolat.
I love those. Those are great.
Yes, the boulangerie on the boulevard is splendid. And they always bake me a fresh baguette when I take my morning stroll through the park.
Any other types of food?
Yes, the pastierier, the bakery, the pastry shop, the macaroon cafe, and that lovely new establishment that puts honey inside the pretzels.
Aren't those all sweets?
Those are all sweets. Those are all
you-
cake places.
Are you, hungry? Those are all cake places. You know what? Just...
All cake places. Let's go.
They're all cake places, but I'm not complaining. I'm all about that. But,
Including pretzels.
those are all cake places.
Well, what do you expect? You know I have a sweet tooth. Everyone knows. Most especially my dentist. Might you indulge me for a moment and help settle an argument between me and my friend Albert? Tell me, if you had to choose one pastry, just one, what would you choose? And I know pastries may not be the right name, but let's not get bogged down in semantics. Albert says one choice is objectively better, and I disagree. So please, share your choice. You only get to keep one, the superior option. You can choose cookies, croissants, donuts, or pretzels. Choose wisely.
This is gonna be hard for Fo.
Those aren't pastries, cookies, croissants, donuts, pretzels. Okay.
Croissant.
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 So, if you guys had
should
to
add
choose,
that.
what would you choose?
Cookie.
Yeah, I think cookie.
If you give me 1 second, I will be adding something real fast. Sorry, yeah,
Oh,
no, this
no.
is
Croissant.
croissant.
Oh, that's broken.
It's not gonna pop up on anyone else's stream, just mine. So,
It's fine. For me personally,
I would prefer donuts myself, honestly.
yeah, I'd be a donut person, and that's like if the croissants aren't, anything other than normal croissants. Like if they're filled with croissants, that's different. But if we're talking like just sheer variety, probably donuts.
I thought you were a huge pretzel fan, Fo.
I like pretzels, but for snacking, if I had a choice, it'd probably be donuts. Actually, I do go out and still get donuts every so often. I sneak them. Sometimes I need my Tim Hortons fix.
2 cookies, 2 donuts.
So you know what? For my personal preference, I'll go donut. I saved already, so.
I meant to just make some mad. Okay, never mind.
Ah, it doesn't pop up because I didn't put it in. Okay.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
There we go. There you go. There you go, DG. Now you can throw in one of those if you want.
Ah, fuck. Correct, and not those powdered sugar ones. Something glazed, ideally with cinnamon. Like they eat in the colonies. Perfection.
Oh, so he's not one of those beignets type people. He likes the frosted ones.
Have you ever had a good beignet though? They're really nice.
I've never had like an actual beignet. I've had like fritters, I've had like, the donuts, and I'm very particular about donuts. So the 2 main chains that we have here, of course, there's Tim Hortons, and then the other one is American. It's Krispy Kreme. So
We only have Krispy Kreme.
well, yeah, you guys have Dunkin' Donuts as well, don't you? Yeah.
But I prefer Krispy Kreme.
So, my opinions on donuts are thusly. So, what are you muttering about, Archon?
I'm telling Nightbutt to shut the fuck up.
So my opinions on donuts are, I don't mind donuts. I prefer Timbits, which are donut holes. I prefer those, especially the cake batter ones. I love those. Like, if I can get a whole box of just birthday cake donuts or Timbits, I will buy those. But I prefer Tim Hortons donuts just generally. I like the Krispy Kreme donuts, but I can only eat one because they are so sweet. Like it's like too sweet for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit too sweet. In my my area, we have this very local donut shop place that sells really good donuts. And I would love to share it with you guys, but I don't want to share it on stream because otherwise I would
You
dox
dox
myself on
yourself.
stream.
It's fine.
It's only around here in my state.
Yeah, like I've tried making donuts at home. I can never get it right. So if I have to eat donuts, I will actually go out of my way and go out to get donuts. But there's like a Tim Hortons down the road from me, and if I want donuts, I will just like grab one or so, or a box of Timbits, and that's
It
fine.
could be because of your elevation. It's not really working all that well because
Well, it might be that, but also it's the way that they cook them. So when it comes to donuts, they're usually kind of like they're floated in a deep fryer. I can't do that. I'm not able to. But also it's the actual consistency of the batter, which I've never been able to get right. The ones that I make at home, they end up a little too bready. I prefer them light, which is hard. And I have tried cake style donuts as well. I've never been able to get it right. It's very technical. Anyway. I'm not surprised Vincent likes donuts though. He looks like Homer, just fancier. And with a mustache.
Oh,
oh. Well, this was most enjoyable. I am warming up to you, you know. You're finding your feet here. Very good. I must speak with Albert soon and inform him of the outcome.
Okay.
Well then. What shall we discuss?
Any family in Bukovi, Vincent?
Not anymore. Flora passed away 4 years ago. I could barely say her name for the first 2. It really doesn't get easier, you know.
Your wife? Who was Flora?
I don't see a ring on his finger.
I mean, like, you know, yeah. I wear mine all the time, like never take it off. I don't know if I'd still wear it after, you know, being widowed. I don't know what
In the grieving process.
I think some people still wear it, like, just kind of out of respect. Some people will take it off just kind of, you know, to be able to let go. Otherwise, it's a bad reminder. I think it's a individual thing. I don't want to assume that's his wife. It could be a daughter. Who was?
I mean, I don't think there's a bad option in this. So.
No.
Yeah, he'll probably tell you who.
Because I don't want to assume. Because remember the cheating husband who was cheating on his wife's twin. Don't want to make assumptions. Who was Flora?
We were married for 39 years. It would be nice if we could have finished on a nice round number, but the oldness didn't give us a year. She was gone in 2 months.
Oof, that, yeah. I get it. What illness are you ready to talk about it?
I would say be nice and say,
nice,
are you ready
no,
to talk
no.
about it?
Are you ready to talk about it? Oh, good. Makes him happy.
I am now, but thank you for checking. If war does break out, disease will ravage the continent just like last time. People younger and healthier than Flora will suffer. But we shouldn't dwell on such morose thoughts. I'm confident our leaders will guide us through the tricky passage and find a path to peace.
Me too.
be optimistic.
Yeah, let's be optimistic here. Yeah, me too. He likes us more. Oh, not quite.
Meanwhile-
25.
Not quite, yeah. Not quite at 25. We're probably at like 23 or something. Meanwhile, I'll continue to try to help the community in any way I can.
You mean by running a speakeasy? Sure.
I run around naked sometimes.
Uldra.
And one way I can help the common man and woman is with this cheery establishment. Flora would have ordered a gin with lime and spent many hours down here with us all. Excuse me a moment. I think I need to talk about something else.
Aw. Pet.
Okay. Pet.
Vincent stares
More
off
friendship
into
next
the
time.
distance. You should talk about something else. Well, he's gonna go home anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna go home. It's getting late. I'll be back soon. Take care.
Bye, Vincent. All right.
God, I really hope Vincent doesn't die or is a suspect in one of the future chapters. Oh God.
It could be. It really could be.
No.
He could be. Like, I mean, Alina got killed after the prologue. All bets are off at this point. So we do have one more thing that we can ask Maria before she...
We could share with Maria our damning evidence. Yes.
Yeah, the damning evidence.
Damning evidence.
So, Maria... I heard you got a certain book. So, what do you know about poisons?
Goddess, if I had known that purchase would come back to bite me like this, I would have left it on the shelf. Pretty botanical illustrations be damned. Believe me, I realize how bad this looks. But just because I read about something in a book doesn't mean I'd actually use that knowledge. I read about all kinds of subjects all the time.
Like murder.
And Yuri.
And Yuri. Well, alright then. That's all we can ask her right now. Boo, okay. So, we're just gonna leave it there. And
Old
lastly,
lady.
we have Feng Bai.
Hello. Good to see you.
Do you remember my name now? I mean, likewise, Miss Bai.
I'm sorry, where am I?
Why am I ordering alcohol at the booth? At
Yeah,
the bookstore?
Yes. I would like one of those smutty Yuri books that Maria keeps telling me about.
I'm sorry, but we don't serve that here. This is a bar. Plus, there's some nice books on the shelf behind you over there. I'm sure.
Then why did it say bookstore when I walked in?
What does the word smutty even mean?
Smut? What is smut? What is this? I would like a book with a lemon, by the way. What is a lemon? It's an old fan.
What is a lemon?
Yes, I am very confused about what this Y/N nonsense is.
Okay, that one I don't know. I've seen that term before, but I don't know what it means.
What is mpreg?
Oh my god!
Not again.
We had that discussion.
I keep seeing it on this website called AO3.
Oh man, we had that.
Why do I keep hearing people pointing at your worker back there saying I want that twink obliterated? What did he do?
What the fuck?
Is he in trouble?
Not yet. Oh my god, dying.
We
Not
found a
on
new way to
stream
kill
phone.
foe. We found a new way to do it.
Anyway.
We don't need the press priest, we just need this old lady.
We just
Just
need
looking
this
at
old
the
lady.
old lady.
What do you
Kids.
recommend today?
Kids are into some strange things these days.
Please don't obliterate the twink.
But the mpreg thing, we had that discussion. discussion with DG.
Speaking of that, I have kind of art of that.
No,
Wait,
don't.
what?
Exposed.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Would any of you like to see it? Oh God, I don't.
I'm kind of curious as to what character it's of now, but I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, who do you think?
Oh my
You.
god.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Oh no. But
It's part of like
yeah.
one of those
Give me a
dares
sec.
with like, aha, you can't stop me. I drew your character with pregnant, or something like that.
But yeah, the MPreg
What is-
discussion we had with DG during my high stakes campaign, because there was this running gag that two party members were in a relationship because there was so much innuendo going on. And somebody was like, "Oh, have you ever heard of MPreg?" Which sent me into a fit of laughter for like a minute. And then afterwards,
You ever heard of Mbreg?
and afterwards, DG is like, I have no idea what's going on.
There it is. Okay.
I think we told you after.
He told me.
You know what,
after,
I'm
but
just
I
gonna-
thought
I'm
I
just
didn't know
gonna-
what was going on.
I'm just gonna put it in the streaming channel chat.
Should keep it hidden, keep it secret.
You made it.
Oh, that's not it. That's not the right one.
No.
That's the other one. I need that.
Everyone who can see this channel will laugh at you.
Everyone who can see this channel will laugh at me, but I do not care. It would be funny.
So for I know DG won't know these, but Archon and Rouse, I don't know if you know what the terms like lemon, lime, slash.
I do know
are.
what lemon means.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
I
don't.
read AO3.
Oh, me it was like fanfiction.net way back. But so the cleanest way I can explain this is they're very very old fanfiction terms. So lemon.
Oh wait, hold on
lime,
a minute. This is.
slash-
I forgot. It was streaming. I was streaming the chat on stream.
No,
can't
no.
touch
You know what, Archon? You're your own worst enemy.
You know what? I could
you're-
just DM you guys individually.
boy failure.
Boy failure.
But lemon and lime, they're terms to describe the level of spiciness regarding fan fiction. So lemon would be
Oh,
kind
this is
of
our
like
first DM, DG. Congrats.
lemons
Then we
lemons are explicit sexual
Yeah, I regret.
content.
I regret looking at that. Okay.
Limes are slightly less than lemons. They're not super explicit. Slash is kind of like relationship stuff that's kind of explicit. Yeah. There's like other terms. they're fan fiction, but yeah, I learned that like when I was 13 or 14.
Yeah. But what's
First.
your favorite spice level?
What's my favorite spice level? So, I am a pinup enjoyer. I like pinup style artwork, like George Petty type stuff, those kinds of things. I actually have commissioned pinup artwork before. I have it somewhere. But yeah, they're pinup nudes, but I prefer like the tasteful stuff, honestly. If we have to go that far, I actually commissioned an NS not safe for work artist who usually does like hardcore. But I managed to score a slot one time for something small. I requested it, and I requested a tasteful nude pinup. And after they finished it, the artist was like they enjoyed doing it because it was not super hardcore. But yeah, nah, like I'm an adult. I can enjoy hardcore stuff, but you know, it's like gotta be in a certain mood for it. But in general, I like the tasteful stuff. Yeah, you know, pinups, George Petty style pinups. That sort of
Why is Pineapple
yeah.
on Pizza cursed?
Why is
A curse?
pinup-
Why is that a curse? It's not a curse. It's good.
Yeah, it is.
It's
No,
tasty.
It is. I like pineapple on pizza, but it has to be specifically Hawaiian pizza because pineapple and ham go together. Otherwise, pineapple doesn't really go with anything else. Pineapple pepperoni, no. Yes, yeah, like pinups, like nose art on planes in World War II. Yes, like that. My husband's a huge fan of those kinds of pinups as well. The George Petty artwork. They're very nice.
Archon, did you send the art to the others yet?
Yeah,
Yes, I have.
I've seen it. I've
Oh,
seen
no.
it. Anyway, what do I recommend?
There we go. Oh, dang it. It didn't do it. Fuck.
Oh, let's give her a drink first. She likes the daisy, orange daisy. Can I interest you in a drink, Ms. Bai? We don't serve soup here, or books, but yes.
You don't have soup at the bookstore?
No.
In that case, I'd love to try some of those fashionable cocktails I hear all my customers talking about.
Yeah, something trendy. Oh, she likes the orange daisy.
Yeah, give her passion fruit.
Oh no. Oh, there's like a lot in this one. Okay. Actually, you know what? I could have given her the one night stand, but I feel like it feels kind of wrong giving her that. But she does have a very high alcohol tolerance. So lady's seen some shit.
This lady runs the tea bar, right?
Yes,
She runs the tea place
shop.
where the murder took place.
Yeah, and
Ah.
it's been closed down recently because of the murder investigation. So she spends her time here now.
Action. You mix drinks like I brew tea, with patience and care, and with your heart.
Why, thank you. I do try.
Who are you?
Also, yeah, Dark could put the drink in a bowl and call it soup. You know what? Totally could. Alright,
We can ask about the victim.
yeah, we can ask about Alina. Oh yeah,
And
we're
then we
at
can
that
show her
point.
damning evidence.
And we can show her evidence.
Show her the damning evidence.
Damning evidence.
Can you tell me anything about Alina?
So fucked girls. What the hell? Okay, now I gotta see that one. What the hell?
Must you bother an old, tired woman? I'm certain you already know what happened to her.
Feng looks away, clearly upset. For a moment, you wonder if she'll confide in you. But then she steels herself. You'll need to get her guard down first. You need to
I'm
get
not
her drunk.
comfortable talking about it any further right now. I hope you understand.
So we gotta get her drunk. Alright.
Oh boy.
So, let's show her some evidence. I mean, clues, not evidence.
The damning evidence.
We have a couple of things we can ask her about.
You can do this any order you want.
Yeah. What the...
Miles.
It still haunts me to see her like that. Probably to my dying day. Please don't make me relive that moment. If only the Alzheimer's would take that one away.
I apologize. I apologize.
Manufactured, sell it to your friends, plus the more of your friends you bring on, you get commission from their sales. It's called Not a Pyramid Supplements.
Let's ask her about charcoal.
Yes, I gave everyone activated charcoal when Alina began convulsing.
And you just happen to have it on hand?
It's quite a common household antidote. I believe every establishment serving food and drink should have it at the ready. Don't you?
I might start doing that. You know, alcohol poisoning is a thing. Some people don't know how to hold their liquor. Feng has managed to tactically deflect the question. Perhaps she's less sharp after a drink, so we got two things that we gotta get her drunk for.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, about the
Oh
charcoal.
no, it keeps it.
We gotta give her a big drinky.
Yeah.
Long Island iced tea.
Alina's secret.
You know, I don't believe that. Alina had a stressful life. If she was taking medication, I'm sure she had a good reason for it. She's a responsible girl. Oh, is that the time? I'm off home. Take care. Goodbye, Sir Twink.
What the fuck?
Watch your language.
Did we have any?
Bring Hugo the damning evidence.
So I don't think there's any more that we can ask Maria. We've asked her everything. Let's talk to
Yeah.
Hugo a little.
Hugo.
Yeah.
Detective. Let's show you some stuff.
Do you have anything for me actually worthwhile?
I'm working on it. Shut up. Yeah, Keely got dumped.
Interesting. A vengeful ex-boyfriend turning to murder is a tale as old as time. But I doubt this was a mere crime of passion. Perhaps getting cut off from Alina's wealth had some financial repercussions for Mr. Durand. See what else you can dig up.
The spouse always did it.
Yeah, no, you watch Dateline, it's almost always the boyfriend or the spouse
girlfriend,
or
yeah.
whatever.
The
Yeah,
spouse, yeah. The wife, the husband, the boyfriend, the girlfriend. It's always that.
yeah, it's almost always the partner, and they should usually be the ones that are looked at first, but then on the rare occasion, it's usually whoever has a little too much interest in the case. Sometimes it's a parent. It's very rare that it's a complete stranger. Bookworm.
Maria bought a book on poisons from Liberia mere weeks before
Quiet
the
down,
incident.
Hugo. She's right there.
Coincidence or not, that does not look good for her. Excellent work, bartender.
Yes, thank you. I'm actually kind of good at this. Okay, now you can just kind of go fuck off. I'm gonna go close up shop for the day and get the fuck out.
Goodbye.
There we go. Now how it works.
I don't think we can show Maria anything else.
Their coffee always be lukewarm. No.
Let's see if we can show her the bookworm thing. Yeah, no, we can't. Alright, y'all can fuck off. Last call.
Get out of here.
Get the hell out. This is my bar.
It's closing time.
Never liked you anyway.
Time to start drinking.
Yeah.
Time for a twins drink all the drinks.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, it's a new spot.
Look, there's a cat.
Pet the kitty.
Cat.
Orange cat.
Pet the kitty. Alright, let's go to our
So of
clue.
course it's orange.
Oh, God.
Archon, if you were an animal, would you be an orange cat?
No.
Would you be a dog?
Ah, cut off.
I would be a bat.
Hmm.
Well, we got one new clue. Cut off. After Alina broke up with him, Killian no longer had access to her money and was forced to move back in with his controlling parents. Would he have found another way to circumvent their financial restrictions? So that's his motive for murder.
Either a fruit bat or an or a brown bat.
Fruity.
So that's the. I think we've.
Late entrance? And bookworm? Nope.
No.
No?
So we've got a new clue here. Cut off.
We're really not getting evidence as quickly as we
not
used
this
to.
time. I think this is all we got for now. We got a new clue that we can ask people about. I thought
get the
all
old lady drunk.
bartenders drank on the job. Actually, no. So I actually do have my Smart Serve certification from when I did bartending a couple years back during university.
Oh, it's a real bartender.
I like not professional or anything like that. I just know how to properly serve drinks to people. But one of the things is you are not allowed to drink on the job because it's a huge liability thing.
Unless you're in a really local, like out of the town kind of
Yeah.
deal.
Like it's just kind of like bad for business type thing. It's not really professional to drink on the job. Like if
Or a
you're off
biker
the
bar.
clock. Yeah, if you're off the clock, yeah, you can drink, but if you're serving people, you should not be drinking because it impairs
it was
your
like
judgment.
2 hours after the job, you could drink.
Yeah, like because it
like
impairs
at
your
the same
judgment,
establishment.
and being a bartender or serving drinks anywhere, it's a liability thing. You have to be kind of alert at all times, especially because you gotta card people, you gotta serve things properly. It's a health and safety thing. But yeah, I know a lot of things. What about the mispours? Those don't count, right? Overpouring drinks is a problem. If you're a good bartender, you're not going to. There's recipes that you kind of should know, and you kind of learn to have a good eye for it, to eyeball things. I'm pretty good at it. So overpouring is not bad. But you don't want to mispour or overpour because that's losing money. Because alcohol is expensive. If you're not charging for every last drop of alcohol, you're losing money. That's the business side of things.
No
So-
free samples.
No free samples. Yeah. And it's actually a big problem for very poorly run bars where if the owners or bartenders are sampling the merchandise a little too much, it becomes a problem. If you've ever heard of the show Bar Rescue, yeah, that happens a lot. So we've got all of our clues that we can get for now, I think. So let's move on to the next day.
Who's gonna show up?
Also, chat, I hope you're enjoying our little run through. I like to think we're more I like to think that we're more entertaining than most playthroughs because hey, we're doing some live voice acting here, and I'm not just playing through here quietly because that bothers me. It bothers me.
Do you not like
when
silent
people play.
silent commentary?
So if I'm just looking for guides on YouTube on, like story stuff, then it's fine. Like, no commentary is fine. If I'm watching somebody live, I want to be entertained. So, and
I
if you're
want to
doing
hear the
visual,
stuffed voice acting.
if you're doing visual novels as well, you gotta voice act a little bit. Because that's the fun part. And I like listening to people make attempts at doing the characters and stuff because it's entertaining. I love it. And if they don't do that, I check out. The bar you worked at was a little mismanaged. Yeah, probably. Oh, but yeah, Wendy's showing up today. And also, my narration skills are top notch, if I do say so myself.
Yes. In your games as well.
Self-shilling, aren't
They're
you?
really
In my
nice.
games? Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you should listen to me do audiobook stuff. I'm actually pretty good at it.
You can hire Fo to be an audiobook narrator.
Yeah,
thanks.
just, do lore stuff. Wendy Brooker sits down at the bar, a serene smile on her face. Got something to celebrate, Wendy?
Celebrate isn't quite the appropriate word, though. I do indeed have something to look forward to. It is time for another sojourn back to the family mansion. I try to visit once a month. While the area around it has always been quite dull, I do enjoy the opulence of my childhood manor.
And ever considered inviting them to visit you in Mukobi? How's your relationship with your family?
On any other note, have you ever found your dad?
What?
Oh, you don't get it.
No.
You don't get the quote that I just made.
No. Should I?
Does anyone else know? Please tell me somebody else knows.
I don't get
Nope.
that one either.
No, it's
No
a
one's
son.
a few.
It's a son, like a Sonic meme joke, like quote.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know that one. Huh. I'm out of touch.
I
clearly.
gotta go find it real fast. Hold on. Well, you don't have to hold on. I'm not talking.
Have you considered inviting them to visit you in Bukovi?
You sly fox, looking to attract more affluent customers to your bar. No, I'm afraid they're too deeply rooted in their hometown. Lots of historical attachment and whatnot.
That's not the reason I was asking, but sure, okay.
I do hope the train ride is a little more comfortable than last time. While it beats the old stagecoach my family used to take before this new invention, there is just something awkward about sharing your means of travel with strangers.
Ah, she doesn't want to be around the poors. Okay, I see.
Ew, poor people, gross.
Ew, poor people. I'll say a little prayer for you. I love the train.
I like trains.
Should I tell her, like, what, I like trains? And I was like, I like trains. I love the train.
I should be back next week. Don't miss me too much, darling. Keep the lights on for me.
Wait, she's a suspect and she's leaving town?
She's gonna be gone for a whole week?
Bye. Okay.
Is she a suspect?
Yeah, she's one of the suspects.
Hmm.
So I'm
Sus.
I'm
Sus.
suspicious. Uh-oh. Oh, look who's back. We've got Mr.
We got-
Banker and
we got-
the Beefcake.
We got Peter and the Yowie couple.
Yeah, the Yowie couple, Elena, Olivia. Hugo's not in his usual spot. Bunny is harassing.
That's
him.
because the PI I think is there.
But he usually
no,
sits
well,
there.
he sits there. He sits across from her sometimes.
Does?
Yeah, he did last time. Vincent Floor, humming a tune, descends the stairs and enters the speakeasy underneath his bookstore.
My fucking OBS died. Oh fuck.
Womp,
Okay, it's
womp.
back. Anyways, I just sent the video in the chat.
I see. It's your go, Archon.
Oh, I forgot this was Vincent. Everything going smoothly with the case, bartender?
Why are you asking? Could be better, sure.
I mean, it's not going as well right now.
It's not going as smooth. We're lacking for clues. Could be better. Oh.
Not to worry. I might have something to help you. Have you ever noticed that large machine installed in the back there? No, we can't. No.
Oh.
Oh, wait, it's right there.
I didn't see that before.
Maybe it wasn't there the whole time. Maybe they're gaslighting us.
Oh,
Well,
that's
there's a-
what it
there's a
was.
blanket
Oh,
over there.
there was a tarp.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what was under there.
That machine, it's called the Stack. It's a wondrous digital library that you can consult about any piece of information you'd wish to learn. Or so I've been told, anyway.
We have computers.
Whoa.
Stack, what
that's
does stack mean?
That's kind of crazy. We have that level of technology in 1928. That's.
I
actually
mean,
weird.
it's pretty accurate.
It's a mimic and it just moved in. Uh oh, it's gonna eat customers.
Who wouldn't want a bartender mimic?
I received it as a gift from a university I once sponsored. But I admit, I've never really tested it myself. Technology and I've never really seen eye to eye.
Vincent fishes a small copper key out of his pocket and places it on the bar top, sliding.
Why
it
is this
across
copper
to you.
green? I'm entrusting you with it from here on out. Perhaps you can find some use for it, gathering intel and the like. It's really the least I could do after getting us both involved in this situation.
Thank you, Vincent.
So we
We
can
have
use
a
the
new
internet
tool.
now?
Yeah, we have.
I don't think it's the internet, but
I want to take a look at it. Let's take a look at it.
Take a look at that thing. What is this thing? How can you use
Silas Tech. A Silas Tech archive connection.
The stack stands in the corner of the bar. This model was modified to operate on a 0.25 lei coin. Oh, so quarter. But with the master key you received from Vincent, you can use it as often as you like. Flip the power switch at the back.
I just like to imagine it's just the Windows Vista opening.
You flip the power switch. After a brief whirring noise, the monitor lights up and you are met with a simple prompt. Welcome to the stack. Search a topic. Vincent Floor, Hugo. Ooh, we get some gossip. Okay.
We get to look up famous people.
Vincent Floor.
We can only look up people that the game gave us.
Vincent Floor, registered. Vincent Floor, born 1872 in Bukovi, patriarch of the current generation of the Floor family. I found many mentions of Mr. Floor's financial contributions to numerous municipal projects. There's also records of 2 political donations and half a dozen university papers listed. Oh, it's an operator! Oh, we're at a switchboard. Okay. Someone's on show.
You gotta sound nerdy. You gotta sound nerdy. Come on.
I gotta sound nerdy. Okay.
Yeah, like those, like the not like no offense to anybody, but like with like those giant rimmed glasses and like buck teeth.
Oh yeah, so like the
Yeah,
Dexter type of voice.
Yeah, Poindexter. Yeah.
Mr. Floor is a primary investor during Stack's initial development.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
You know the scientist from
Which
from
is-
the what's it called? The Yellow People show.
Yellow people?
I don't know, the one from Homer. The Homer
Simpsons?
The Simpsons, yes, the Simpsons. The scientist
How
from
do
the
you-
Simpsons. You gotta sound like that.
Professor Frank. How do you not know
Yes.
the name of The Simpsons? That's only
I
been
forgot
on
it.
for
I don't
like
watch The
30
Simpsons.
years. Okay.
I just know I just know all 5 main characters.
Well, actually, you know what? Professor Frank's voice is actually what's the name of the Jerry Lewis. Yeah, it's basically just huge Jerry Lewis
Actually, get your husband.
Tums and Pepto.
Go get your husband.
If they have it. I don't know if they have it.
Oh, my husband's over there. He's calling
Yeah.
somebody.
Aw.
Silas Tech lists Mr. Floor as a primary investor during Stack's initial development. He received one of the first prototypes, as well as a lifetime subscription to the service.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, one second.
First,
Phone calls.
Mod check.
Mod check.
Mod
Mod
check?
check. Mod check.
There are no mods here.
I'm a mod.
Here
Okay,
you go.
and
Here you go.
mod check.
Here's a fun one.
Treat.
Treat.
Toss is a treat. Aww. Goofy stream bot.
What are you guys doing? What's the treat
yeah,
command? What is the treat command?
We're doing some things right now. It's fine.
Okay. I can't see what you're posting, but I'm gonna assume that it's yeah, okay.
You can only see it from Rouse chat.
Oh, I will peek over.
Yeah.
This is weird. Let's see. Oh, so Vincent's a philanthropist. How rich is this guy?
He's a donor of some kind.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's-
Floor oversees the Floor Foundation, which has business interests in the political, administrative, and charitable spheres of Stara. I also have a police report that shows Mr. Floor was cautioned last year for running an illicit speakeasy. The report mentions Constable Hugo Mertens as the officer making the report. Huh. So he's got a record. So we got Vincent. So let's look up Detective Hugo.
We have the gossip
Now,
machine.
Yeah, it's the gossip machine.
Is he not a detective anymore?
No, he's a detective. He was a constable.
He's still a
He used to be
detective? Oh, I thought it was backwards.
So he was a constable before, which is beat cop, you know, for officer ranks. Detective is a higher rank. So he's a detective now.
Anything
I
juicy on him?
I forget how the police ranks work in the in Europe. They're different from North America. And in Canada, we use the European version as well. Our beat cops are known as constables. Let's talk about Detective Hugo Mertens. Detective Mertens, registered. Nestor? I mean, okay.
His middle name is Nestor?
Hugo Nestor Mertens.
Detective Hugo Nestor Mertens is a detective for the Bukovi police force who has been mentioned in 7 articles. He is not Tsarin. There is mention of Detective Mertens of the Brooks Police Constabulary in the country of Belgia. The earliest mention of Detective Mertens in Tsara was 1926, so it's 1928 right now. He's listed as one of the youngest detectives in Tsara, having received a promotion in November last year after his work on the Bukovi killer case. The police were unable to apprehend the presumed perpetrator, Elliot Lynn, though no more cases have occurred since his disappearance.
He ran away.
That's all the information I have. Okay, yeah, Elliot Lynn got away. Elena...
That's definitely gonna come up again.
That's gonna come up again. I know it is. Elena Ernest, Miss Private Eye. Elena Ernest, registered. Elena Ernest, born 1867. First customary search indicates her name is mentioned in a dozen press articles. A more comprehensive search would give more detailed results. Elena Ernest worked as a Bukovi Police Department detective until the late 90s when she switched careers to become a private investigator. She solved many crimes, including a double homicide in Bukovi in 1899, where the constabulary failed to make progress until she came on board. So, I don't know how old that would make her. 18. It's 1928. So that would put her in like.
Mid 50s.
That would put her like 50s or 60s, yeah.
What year is it?
What was she born again? Hang on, I'm gonna look it up again.
1894.
1887, I think.
1867.
1867.
Again,
Oh,
like,
she's
the
older than
exact
that.
age.
She's old. 1867 is 1928 right now, so.
Around 60, yeah.
Yeah, so she's about 60. Yeah, she's
Or
like
close to
61.
60. 58.
She's 61.
Oh, she's 61? I thought it would've
so
been.
she's old. She's definitely old. She's like twice Hugo's age at least. Okay. So she's old.
How does this machine work?
How does this machine work? Newfangled devices. Alina
Fangled
Dragos.
technology.
Alina Dragos. Alina Dragos, registered. Oh, 1906? Oh, she's young.
She's 24.
So she's 24.
22.
I knew it. Oh, 22? Oh man, I knew it. Like the younger characters are like early 20s. I was right.
Here's
Alina
Hogan's.
Dragos. Alina Dragos was born 1906. She was a very successful chess player and was on track to make Grandmaster within the next 5 years. She was the child of Alexander Dragos, a notable gambler who made a fortune playing poker, and her mother is not listed. Oh yeah, because her mother joined a cult.
It says it right there.
Oh yeah. While not named in any article, some sources claim her mother left the family to join a cult known as the Deus Irae in the year 1911. Alina Dragos was pronounced dead at the age of 22 as the victim of a suspected murder while visiting a tea house in Bukovi. Would you like a printout of the article detailing the event? No
Blues.
thanks, I got one.
Oh,
Confirmed. Thank you for using our database.
Maria.
Maria Pope.
Maria Popa.
Maria Popa, registered. Maria Popa, born 1906 in Bukovi, is a chess player known for her 1921 first place finish in the Saran Northern Region's Chess Grand Prix. She won a tournament in 1921 at age 15. She's a local to Bukovi. According to chess periodicals, she's achieved top 3 finishes in several more competitions, though I can't find the tournament names.
Bet they were underground.
They were probably underground. Killian Durand. Killian Durand, registered. Killian Durand, born 1905 as the child of businessman Maurice Durand and Dr. Agatha Durand. So 1905, he is
23.
older. Yeah, he's older than the others. Several archives contain documents regarding applications for a variety of notable universities and colleges in and around the nation of Sara. None of them are marked for approval, as all the attached application tests display a grade below the accepted standard. He was able to start medical studies at Bukovi University as a legacy student due to his mother's status as an alumnus, but dropped out in his second year. Huh.
Not smart.
Yeah, he was not smart. Oh yeah, you guys can tell that my husband's watching Ghost Adventures. Yeah, that the sound effects from that TV show are iconic. But I'm surprised anybody can pick up that it's Ghost Adventures. I thought that was kind of a niche show.
I always hear it on your mic. It's funny.
Well, it's the high-pitched transition sound effect that they use when they're going from their intro to commercials or whatever. But I didn't know people knew that all that much.
I don't know what
Ghost.
Ghost Adventures are.
It's a ghost hunting TV show. It's more entertainment than it is seriously.
It's more about the comedy and the history that I like.
Yeah, my husband likes watching it for the comedy and the history because
more about the history.
sometimes they are funny, but when they're not, when they're actually being serious, it's not so funny anymore. They
Like
take it a
dealing with
little.
mental illness.
Yeah.
Schizophrenia, not funny.
Yeah, like sometimes it's kind of obvious people are mentally unstable. And yeah, yeah, it's not funny. Let's see what we know about Wendy. Wendy Brooker, registered. Brooker is a common surname in Zara. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. There's nothing else about Wendy Brooker.
Yes, lots of children.
Records show no notable entries with that
Oh.
name.
Oh, I see now.
Even in the context of old money? Please hold. Reason: records for old money families are often missing or incomplete. This can happen for many reasons, but sometimes it's because they have the resources to protect their privacy. The monitor seems to be receiving more information, but the connection is slow, and for a while, no new text appears. You periodically look back at the screen to see if there's anything new. As you're about to flick the switch to reset the terminal, a response finally appears. A query complete for all registered old money families, their marriages, relationships, children, and adoptions, with mention of the individual Wendy Brooker. 0 matches found.
Is she using a fake name?
Please note the archives may be incomplete due to privacy restrictions. Huh.
That is very sus.
So, Wendy, she brags about being old money, but there's no record of her family history on there. Because Alina was like filthy rich, richer than Killian. And they would have had the resources to conceal things, and I think Killian's family would as well. So she's probably using a fake name, or she's lying about something.
Well, she's gonna be gone, so we can't ask her now.
So, Feng Bai. Feng Bai, registered. Feng Bai, born 1873. Ms. Bai migrated from the Empire of Huasha to Sara in 1893 and is the current proprietress of a small tea house called the Tea Terrace, just off the central boulevard of Vukovi. Local articles from Sara newspapers focus on a recent murder that took place at her establishment. Please give me some time to find more information in translations from Huashan papers. A series of 3 dots begins to loop on the screen of the terminal. Since this will take some time, you decide to return to the bar and check in later. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice the screen flashes and a new prompt appears. Research translation completed. Thank you for your patience. Feng Bai was mentioned in an article from a Huashan newspaper regarding a mass poisoning that took place at a tea house where she was employed as a waitress. The constabulary asked me to translate this particular newspaper 6 years ago, and I still have it on file.
What the heck?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she was response. She was at she worked as a waitress in a tea house back in Huasha that suffered a mass poisoning event. Oh no!
No wonder
Well?
she keeps activated charcoal around.
Is your sister working there?
Is my sister working there? My husband says.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
This bears explaining. So,
What the heck happened though?
did I tell this story before? My sister actually gave herself food poisoning. Like
No.
actual food poisoning, so bad to the point where the Department of Health actually sent her a letter because she became a statistic.
She became a statistic.
Yeah, she became a statistic. So what happened was, she went out to dinner with her friends at a Korean barbecue place. And it's one of those places where it has the grill at the table and you cook all the stuff at your table yourself. Well, apparently I think she didn't cook anything thoroughly enough, and she gave herself food poisoning. She was sick for
Oh
a bit.
man.
Yeah, the Department of Health actually sent her a letter because, yeah. I don't think it was the actual place itself that was contaminated. It's just she didn't cook the food enough because none of her other friends got sick, just her. But yeah. My sister's actually very
undercooked. Oof.
yeah. My sister's very accident prone. There was a story she told, I think when we were doing a cooking stream about the blowtorch. Yeah, the culinary blowtorch. She accidentally set stuff on fire and almost burned the house down. Oh, and then there was one time she was washing dishes. She broke a glass and got a really serious cut that she had to go to the hospital and get stitches for. My brother was the one that took her to the hospital, and he actually fainted because apparently he did not do well with blood. Yeah. My sister is accident prone.
Your sister's clumsy.
She is clumsy.
I also do it, to be honest.
Anyway, continuing this article. An old wealthy family that visited had become the target of a vigilante organization set on the strategic assassination of ancient, affluent crime families. At the time, no evidence was found at the scene that could incriminate any of the staff, and the investigation was quickly closed when the vigilante organization claimed responsibility for the attack. That is all I could find. Hawaiian newspapers are hard to come by, and they're difficult to translate. More thorough investigation would require several months of processing time. Okay.
So
Well,
that's all. We're getting a
that's
lot
not
of new
good.
evidence.
That's not good. Lethal poisons of Sara. Lethal poisons of Sara registered. Sorry, did you say you want information on lethal poisons? The music just disappeared.
I'm sorry, I want to report you to the police now.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
it's like we are currently reporting you to the authorities. Please stand by for your imminent arrest. Yes.
Yes.
Please clarify the reason for this query. Such information may violate our safety protocols. It's for research.
That's the most convenient excuse possible.
A shopping list. Oh yeah, my husband's pointing at our smart devices. He's made shopping list of suspect nature. It's like he'll tell the device, oh, add a shovel to my shopping list, add garbage bags to my shopping list, add bleach to my shopping list, things like that. And altogether, it looks very suspicious. It's for research.
Add hydrochloric acid.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
to my shopping list.
Hydrochloric acid shopping list. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, did you commit a murder recently? Actually, if those things do appear on like a shopping list altogether, like after a murder has been committed, that's gonna look very. Oh, add zip ties to my shopping list. And if you've ever watched Dateline, that shit actually does happen. People will kill somebody and then go shopping at like the Home Depot or a hardware store and buy all of those things. Shovel, garbage bag, zip ties, and cleaning supplies. It looks bad. It's very bad.
Excuse me, what do you need these for?
Yeah, sir, what do you need
research?
these for? You are not the only person to ask about this topic recently. Are you pursuing this query in a professional context?
Not the only person.
I'm working with Detective Mertens. Confirmed. There are hundreds of lethal poisons. Which ones are you interested in? And the music resumes. Poisons that are hard to detect and treat. This is just getting worse and worse.
It's fine, we have the police.
We have the
on our
police
side.
backing us.
We will not get arrested for this.
My husband and I joke all the time that if anybody we knew died under suspicious circumstances, and anyone looked at either of our search histories, it'd be so bad. Because I Google all sorts of weird things all the time.
Hold on a
because
minute.
I do writing. I write. And then my husband
Close on a
just
list.
I'm
Shit ton of firearms.
yeah, my husband's a gun enthusiast, so he Googles a lot of things about firearms that look very, very bad. And then me, I'll Google things like, oh, how long does it take a body to decay in the cold or whatever.
You just ask me.
Or like, oh, you know, how do you clean up a crime scene? Or how do you kill somebody and make it look like an accident? It looks very
You know, if you take
bad.
forensic science classes, you just get this information.
Yeah, if you take forensic science classes, yeah, you just get this sort of thing. But, yeah. Also, my
Careful,
father-in-law...
foe, you're streaming.
Yes, I know. And my father-in-law is a retired cop. My husband has told me so many stories. Because he was also a... Oh, what was it? Accident reconstructionist. So, it was his...
Uncovering murders.
Yeah, which involves uncovering murders. So, my husband has told me stories about that sort of thing. So, a lot of information that I really shouldn't know. Anyway, poisons that are hard to detect in drinks. Totally not getting added to a list right now. Confirmed. Results will be filtered to those marked as botanical poisons, whose natural essence will not greatly alter the taste of beverages. There's a brief delay. Results. The most commonly used botanical poisons in Saran history are Wild Heart, Reaper's Cap, Lynxbane, and Moss Mold. Most deaths are accidental, though there are some historical examples of assassination via these poisons. Let's look at properties. Confirmed. Now listing all properties of common botanical poisons of Sara when a lethal dose is ingested.
Which one closes your...
Wild Heart. Time to take effect, 1 hour. Symptoms. Sweating and increased blood pressure leading to heart attack. Reaper's Cap. Time to take effect, 8 hours. Symptoms. Skin rash, hallucinations, and severe internal hemorrhaging. That's a lovely phrase.
That
right
sounds like
there.
a fun way to go.
That sounds like a mushroom.
Sounds
It
like
is a
great
mushroom.
time.
Yeah. Lynxbane. Time to take effect, 4 hours. Symptoms. Severe coughing and convulsions with death by asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation.
Moss Mold. Time to take effect, 30 minutes. Symptoms. Severe psychosis that can lead to suicidal ideation. Oh, so that just makes you kill yourself. Okay.
So for the third one, we got an image of it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, how I wonder.
Gee, I wonder.
I wonder
All
if this is the one that Game wants.
Yeah, that's the one that's story relevant. All of these poisons are native only to Sara and found in and around rural areas. Methods of harvest and extraction will not be shared due to safety protocols.
But still,
Why
none of those are
not?
instant.
Okay, so how does this machine work? How does this machine work? Registered. The Silas Tech Archive Connection, or STAC, is a major step forward in information technology. It connects users via radiophone terminal with operators who will answer user queries from the comfort of their homes. It's time to trade in your encyclopedias and stick with STAC.
Oh, it's just people. It's people
Yeah.
literally typing it back.
It's literally people. There's a person answering all these questions. Confirmed. My name is Ilya,
Huh.
and I'm an operator for Silas Tech. How can I assist you today?
Nice to see you, Julia.
How do you know all these things? What does an operator do? Are there other operators? How do you know all these things?
Hey, you come over to Liberia.
The finest reference material ever printed, cross-referenced by skilled, articulate information officers like me. Interesting. What does an operator do? Are there other operators?
It's just me.
Operators are trained information officers ready to help you manage your searches. Operators are designated on a per-console basis, though some consoles may share operators. If I'm not meeting your expectations, please let us know. Should you wish to change to a different operator, you can submit a request from the main menu. You are doing wonderfully. Yeah, this is like an actual, person. If you were asking Alexa questions or Siri questions.
I also thought it was AI, but no, this is just basic telephone thing.
It's just a phone.
Telephony.
Yeah.
It's just a more quote-unquote advanced telephone.
Log off. Yeah, so we're just phoning somebody. We're phoning a switchboard.
So let's take a
Oh.
look at all the evidence we got.
So yeah, let's take a look at the evidence, and then I think we'll end for today since we're hitting the 3-hour mark. I thought we would talk to more people, but whatever. Next time.
Too
So
much
let's look
yapping.
at.
Oof.
I mean, it's fine. Plus, we get to have Val in here next time for talking to this next round of characters, and there's a lot of them in the bar right now.
Don't you have a collab next week though?
On the 20. Oh yeah, I do. I forgot.
You have to reschedule
Somebody
for
just
third
played the
call if you wanna play.
croissant sound.
Croissant. So let's see our new clues. Oh, we got some new stuff. Okay. So we got cut off, so we know that. Wendy. Wendy mentioned that she'll be taking a trip to visit her family soon. She hopes the train ride will at least be somewhat comfortable. Someone is going to probably confirm that that's a lie.
Yeah.
Detective, where you at?
Fung was working as a server in a tea house back in Huasha when an old money crime family was assassinated there using poison. She was never linked directly to the crime, which was claimed by a vigilante organization. And then the link span. We can talk to Hugo actually before we started.
Yeah, we can talk to Hugo.
Elena's symptoms match the ones caused by linksbane poisoning. The essence extracted from this plant, which is commonly found in rural Sara, causes convulsions and asphyxiation and requires 4 hours to take full effect. It has medicinal properties in lower doses. So I think we know now it can't have been Killian, because this takes 4 hours. He wasn't there. Unless
we
he planted it
could-
with somebody.
Yeah, so that does kind of rule him out.
Yeah, let's talk to Hugo though. We'll talk to Peter later. So let's talk to. I said that.
The way you said that, Fo.
Ouch.
The way you said that.
I said that in a weird way. Let's talk to Hugo first to get more insight on some of the new clues that we got. Hi, Hugo.
Ugo.
Hugo.
Oh yeah, and then we can also talk to Elena next time for some insights on the clues as well, since you can do that now.
Hugo's
so
where?
let's show him.
Hugo's got such feminine eyelashes.
He does. He noodle man. Cut off.
Having to move back home with your tail between your legs. A humiliating affair for any young man, I would imagine. Still, it doesn't seem to have motivated him to find work. Is he really just that lazy? Or was he getting money some other way?
Boy failure. Yep. Visiting family.
I'm not sure how this is relevant to our investigation. Do you think Miss Brooker might try to skip town?
I think she'll be back. Maybe. I think she's trying to run. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
suspicious. She's a suspect and she's leaving. No. Maybe. Yeah.
Alright. Let's just keep it in the back of our mind for now.
Fung's passed.
I see. So Lena wasn't the first poisoning Fung Bai's been implicated in. Even if she wasn't linked to the crime at the time, the fact that it happened again gives me a pause. See if this lines up with anything we've already learned about Miss Bai.
Linksbane.
Excellent work, bartender. You're more resourceful than I gave you credit for. Good.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I being insulted? I think I'm being insulted.
I think you're being insulted, yeah.
I'm doing all the work.
No, a computer did the work for you.
Fine.
So
No,
this is
a
our
different
clue.
person did all the work for us.
Actually, yeah, no, that's true.
not the kind of plant you get your hands on in a city like Bukovi, unless you're exceptionally well connected,
Uh-oh.
or a medical professional.
Uh-oh.
Our poisoner must have gone out of their way to obtain it. Finding out who had access to Lynxbane should lead us to our culprit. See if any of the witnesses can give us a timeline of events too. If Lynxbane needs 4 hours to take effect, that means Alina must have been poisoned around noon.
Okay then. Goodbye, detective. So we've got some new info. A lot of new
Yeah.
info.
You know
Don't
what I
forget
wonder?
to save.
Oh yes, save. Thank you.
You know what I wonder, Fo?
Yeah.
What if the poison wants to put in the tea?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what if the poison wasn't put in the tea?
And what if
Yeah.
it was instead put in the performance-enhancing drugs?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because they've known about the drugs for months now at this point. They know where she keeps them. So maybe somebody could have planted it. So it still could have been Killian. Because, yeah, they know about the drugs. They could have planted it. Killian arrived late, so he still could have been the one responsible for poisoning her, even if he arrived late. And arriving late to his constructed alibi. And it could have been Maria, because Maria and Alina always play chess, and Alina was taking the medication to enhance her chess performance, so it still could have been her.
I don't remember there's anything saying that the poison was exclusively in the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because maybe Miss Bai did the charcoal thing because she panicked because she didn't want to get implicated again. But
Yeah.
if the poison was not ingested and was instead used intravenously, the charcoal wouldn't have an effect if you'd swallowed it.
Yeah. Like, it's still kind of suspicious that, yeah, Feng Bai was involved in another poisoning, but what reason would she have to poison Alina, though? That's the thing. Unless, like...
No
But
motive.
but that also just explains why she would have activated
Yeah.
charcoal on hand, because
Yeah,
she didn't want to
right.
deal with that again.
And knew the signs immediately.
Yeah, she knew the signs immediately. So, I think we can safely rule out Feng Bai at this point. Because I really don't think she did it. She seems too nice. I could be wrong. But
Wendy's still
definitely-
heckin' sus, though.
Wendy is very sus. She's very suspect. Especially that couldn't find any information about her, even though she's from a rich old money family. Definitely weird. And she's trying to skip town now. Extra weird. But, yeah, I think this is a good place for us to stop. We can resume next time and talk to all of the new patrons at the bar. We've got Peter, we've got Lucas, we've got... I forget his name.
Bjorn.
Bjorn, yes. Elena, Olivia, and then Vincent again. So none of our suspects are in the bar today, which is kind of unfortunate. But
Oh, but I don't get to do this voice today? Aw.
you don't get to do the nerdy voice. Yeah, so we'll continue that next time. And hopefully Val will be able to join. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it'll be like a bit. So hopefully Val will be able to join us next time. I'm doing a collab next week, so we won't be able to play next week.
I mean, unless you reschedule this for like Monday or Wednesday.
Actually, you know, I could reschedule that. Yeah, if you guys are fine with it.
I am.
Yeah, I'll have to check my schedule, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to poke Val too, since apparently, yeah. It should be fine though. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed your time watching and sitting around at the bar. Should I rate out
Always
to...
hilarious.
Yeah, you're streaming after this, right, Rouse?
Yeah, I am.
Like right now or like in a bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a small 10-minute break, but I'm gonna be on my BRB screen for that.
Awesome. So I think I can raid out to you. Just to
Okay.
facilitate. I've never done this before, so
Just to
Rating
make
in the same shared
date and
tab.
everything.
yeah, so we're gonna raid out to Riles' channel because I believe Riles is going to be playing Date Everything. Yes, which released today. I've played the demo. It is great. It's so great.
Can't wait for you to meet Alejandro.
Oh yeah, who's Alejandro? Oh yeah, it's like
Alejandro Saab.
isn't
Sayu.
it, like Dirk Shuttlecock or something like that? He's the
He's the
sports
fucking
equipment.
yoga ball.
Yeah, he's the sports equipment. I'm personally a fan of Chance the D20 because nerd.
Nerds.
Nerds.
Nerd.
And then all the Dorians, the doors. But yeah, if you haven't heard of Date Everything, it is a visual novel dating sim created by a bunch of very, very talented voice actors. And it's really great. It's fully voiced. There's 100 characters that you can meet. It's so good. I played the demo. It's great.
I'll give you a secret. Foe is also down bad for the table in the cabinet.
Okay, Caprizio is like, yeah. but also the table though, Abel. Yeah, no, it's definitely I like him. He's very sweet. For reasons you can probably guess why. But yeah, so we'll raid out to Riles, and you can watch her start playing through Date Everything. It should be a good time. But that being said, where's Rouse's channel? There we go. That being said, I'm done for today. So thank you guys for watching, and see you back at the bar sometime soon. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Bye.
I actually don't have a raid message. Darn, I should do that.
No, I don't have one either.
All right.
You've never
I'm out.
raided before,
Later,
Foe.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.